Good morning. How we doing? We've got one day we'll remember this mouse. We have Mine, hello, Argello on her first hello. Thank you. The starting soon screen I'm doodled. So I'm trying to get used to more of the iPad stuff. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. We've also got a Scott Wasted Mind Fierce Lion. Hello, how we all doing today? Let me scroll down here. We beat booping on her first. Thank you so much for the sub for 78 months of support. Paint it so. Hello, how we doing? Zero says, I'm doing great. Gonna ham war later today. Playing my Thousand Suns. So I'm gonna get my commission. I know what the hell I'm doing. It was meant to be then today. I got these guys all airbrushed up last week. And we're just gonna dive on in. The yellow boys are almost done, is why we're switching over back to Thousand Suns to crunch through. But I'll show you guys those in here in a minute. I'm gonna follow those terrible instructions. Paint the canopy so you can safely glue it on without leaving marks. Yeah, I've gotta figure all that out. Ghost Talks, hello, how are ya? We got Thousand Suns, we have a mouse, we're good. There's Lion, thank you so much for that sub. For 38 months, I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Painted So, also thank you for that sub. For 5 months, I appreciate the support. Thank you, chat. Right out the gate, you guys are crazy. Crazy, thank you so much. While those subs are going off, reminder that we do have our goal for another Wednesday stream. I was trying really hard to finish Ace Attorney on Wednesday, but it's too long. We need another day. So if you guys want to help us finish Ace Attorney, that goal is below my face. So thank you everyone for all the support. I appreciate it. We hype training. We're doing all the things right out the gate. Slam, what you up to? What's everyone up to today? Cassiodorus, hello. How are you? Oh, my computer mouse. I never remembered to bring it to my other desk. Now that we're not in an L shape, I have to drag my mouse over. What are you up to? Timothy, Big Boss, how we doing? Timothy's working on new, Valkyrie kit. Got some stuff painted. I'm actually be proud to show you when I'm done. Let's go. I always want to see what you're working on. Chat, what are we working on today? I've got our Scarab Occult. So these 5 are going to join some that we had done previously, so I'm going to do our best here to match them up, and I'm going to dive right in with some gold. What have you guys been up to this weekend? Did they increase the cost of subs again? They did. I think. I'm trying to remember. They announced it way early, so I don't remember exactly when it went into place. And I'm trying to remember if it was just US or if you would have gotten that as well. Because I think they are $5.99 now. Let's see, getting ready. Oh, you're going to learn Carnival today. Let's go. Let's go. You'll have to let us know what you think. I think Scott had gone back to look at some of the crews and things. Knowing that it's heavy terrain, I'm probably not interested, but they do have some cool minis. Aw, Slam, thank you so much for that gifted sub. Going to FatB85. Enjoy your emotes, your sub from Slam Gwinius. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Now it's back to 4.9. Okay, it used to cost 4.9 all currencies, and they changed it because it was roughly 5. Now it's back. Yeah, they've done like the local like exchange stuff, and then I think they've also increased. I feel like they are just trying to adjust it kind of all at the same time, so it's kind of hard to keep track with. Big Boss says working on basing for Bolt Action British. Nice. Painted So's built and sprayed all the Stormcast from Scaventide. Let's go. Let's go. Scott yelled at me for not telling me they had vampires. How could you? I mean, I thought you were pretty generous telling us about the ostriches. But yeah, knowing that there's vampires too, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Oh, do you guys want to see? Friday, I took like another big crunch day to finish the Imperial Fist. So I say finish. There's one thing I need to do. I need to put their, the 5th company have a checkered pattern. I'm going to put that on their knees. But the rest of the painting is done. Look how cool these bases turned out with the smoke. I'm really glad he mentioned not the like traditional fire, because I think the blue looks so much better with this yellow. But we got these. We've got... Boy, Titan! Good, nice timing! I was telling Chad, I spent like all Friday on your boys getting them ready. So I need to do the knees still. But I'll do the knees and then we will start decals on these boys. How are you? We got them. We've got the... Feels like forever ago that we started him, the Hospitaller. He's joining the group. We got our heavies. We got some termies. They're a little out of my range, though I can't quite reach them. Here's one. But yeah, we're gonna get knees and then decals. And then they're ready to come fight you. What are you up to? Oh, Saren, hello. How are we doing today? Liza says, I've done most of the flesh on the remaining Skaven now. Oh, I like the smoke. Thank you. I'm really glad we went with not fire because I think it looks really cool. I like airbrush. I'm like, yeah, that was the right call. That looks way cooler with the yellow. I need some thousands to balance the palette, though. I've got that, and it feels like we finished the salamanders forever ago. They're also here. we got all sorts of colors ready to go here very soon. All sorts of colors. I'm gonna start some house stuff. Sounds good. Slam will be here. Let's see. Scott's working on contrasting up the corn. Scott's getting into corn for Sigmar and found a really nice scheme with it's Flesh Terrors red. The contrast paint. It looks pretty cool. And sounds like we'll be much quicker. So Scott's happy about that. There's space on the Ancient's chest pauldron for a cross. Yes. Does the Purity Seal look like? I'm going to try that when we do decals here this week. So my thought is if I can trim it down a little bit as if it's like behind them, I will do that. If it looks a little funky, then we'll figure it out. But my plan is to make it look like it's tucked behind the Purity Seal. Like as if it was on there and they stuck the seal over it. Sally's been waiting in the wings for a while. I'm so hyped. I'm pretty excited to drop everything off. One, to get family photos of everything, because that's like my new favorite thing to do. And then, obviously, get them home for games. I'm chill at work. Gonna have buffet today? I hope work, I know you said work was a little crazy the other day. I hope work goes okay today. Just Scott. We're all doing Chaos Waste of Mine. I mean, you can just come join us. Some pretty purple chaos. I could put some spiky stuff on the ones here that you gave me to work on. I could chaos them up for you if you wanted. I think it looked pretty nice. We'll see. I have like 2 servers for each shift. Okay. I hope it goes well. At the very least, I hope you get some, you know, make it worth your while. That was always when I worked at Starbucks and we were short. I at least like made good tips that day. Because there's less splitting. What is everyone up to? Let's see. My weekend. Been watching a lot of Olympics, which has been fun. Oh, I got an emote. What did I get here? What is this? Am I spamming a button? Share. So I can read what this is. Button mash. After playing all my Guilty Gear this weekend, that seems appropriate. The trick is this isn't a new army. True. We've had it since Age of Sigmar 1, just filling out something we had. Yeah, that's true. I don't even know how it happened, but I somehow ended up with like a complete corn army. I think I bought like a few things. Yes, the rest I think I just kind of fell into. So honestly, the best way to start an army. Saren says, I'm avoiding painting minis by working on a Gundam today. Need something else though, Saren? I feel that. Feel that. Yeah, after the crunch day Friday, I avoided miniatures yesterday. Between miniature painting and practicing Guilty Gear, my hand is like my left hand's very sore. Mostly because it's my ring finger, because that's not a motion I do very often. So like having to learn it for the fight stick has made it pretty tricky. It hurts. I've had to be careful here and not overdo it. Anyone else playing any games? We've got, I know Sly mentioned getting ready for WoW expansion. I think a few people in chat getting ready for that. Anyone else playing games? Hope you all enjoy. I'm gonna ask, is anyone in here? I'm assuming it's like a midnight release thing again. Anyone planning on doing all of that? On the path of exiling it up. Anyone? I used to do the midnight release for a while. It's always fun. You remember when you used to like have to go to the game store to pick stuff up? You'd be sitting out there waiting to pick up your stuff. Good times. The good old days. For the record, you still haven't gotten the Pariah Nexus cards. My gosh. I was trying to remember the first time you or Titan had mentioned it. It's been weeks. Has it been a month? More than? As I'm too old for midnight session, but I'm taking the rest of the week off work. Let's go. Nerdcation time. Soraya, hello. I've been watching this Nikki chick on Twitch because she's fun. Thanks for coming to hang out. How are you today? No, you? What you up to? We are painting gold. We are trying to get... We have this and Magnus left for the Thousand Suns, so we're getting close on this commission as well. And then... Oh, I can't say much more, chat, but I have a secret project this week, and I'm excited about it. I'll be painting secrets. But that might mean that we do some more video game inner stuff if I have to put in some hours here. Good, good. Ooh, we've been out on Gensh. I'm so glad you're enjoying it, Teraya. I'm so glad. I had played it when it like first... No, sorry, I was a little late to the Genshin ship. But I played it a bit. I didn't get as grabbed as like others. I wish I had, honestly. I wish I had a game like that to kind of keep going back to. But the little bit I played was really fun. It did feel good. I just didn't get grabbed. I remember the last midnight release we went to. I think it might have been the PS4. That was the one that popped up in my head as I was like talking about it. I think it might have been for the console launch. Scarabs and Magnus were almost there. Is the secret the friends we made on the way? Always. Always. I also received my silver award for blood donations yesterday, which was nice. Certificate, little badge, marking my 25th donation. That's awesome, Sly. Congrats. Thanks for doing that. That's pretty cool. Got a digital card set online, but Plata won't eat his digital vegetables. Has to have physical? That's fair. I'll be honest, I'm kind of the same way. I would much rather have the thing in front of me. Be able to, like, move it out of the way when I need to. Flip around between things. That's the worst. Is like digital books make me crazy. Because I can't flip back and forth between things. So I get it. I get it. For sure, welcome in. How are you today? Erebray, hello. How we doing? I mean, until the cards come in, it works, right? But yeah, don't give up the search, for sure. Don't give up the search. I'm sorry. When you take out the need to spend money, it's just a fabulously open RPG game. Yeah. I wish it had... Maybe I just wasn't in the mood for that type of game at the moment, but... I like watching people play. If you guys want to watch some Genshin, go follow Teraya for me. Teraya's been crushing it. Hey, Shadow Sun! My go-to game, was Destiny. Now they did the big layoffs, announced I'm not getting more expansions, or Destiny 3. Yeah, it's... I feel bad for anyone whose main game is Destiny. I know my brother was just getting back into it too. Content creators who, that's their game. I feel like really, really bad for them having to kind of navigate through the Destiny changes. I'm sorry that you're also dealing with that. Majason, hello, how are you? Oh, thank you for the shout out. Secret Project Plastic Acid Works confirmed. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't say it's not that. Sorry. Filthy Casual Rewards, I'm so sad for I'm also very sad. As someone who played a lot of the first game, I'm really sad for Destiny. Crystal, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on some Thousand Suns today. So we have some Scarab Occult. For those who know the unit, you'll see some changes. We've added some third-party shoulders and head options. But we've got 5 Terminators we're working on today. How are you? How was your stream? What are we up to today, Crystal? Tell me all the things. And here's what I've got. For anyone who may be new, we paint a lot of 40K here. I'm actually finishing up a Imperial Fist commission. I'll show off some of those. If I don't knock them all over. There we go. There's some Imperial Fists with some neat bases. Got an Ancient. Well, that's what I've got. The squig rate is bouncing on in here. Look at all the squigs. How we doing today? What's everyone working on today? It's just Blessing. Welcome in. There's Crystal. Careful, we're on form today. Uh-oh, I am scared. What are we working on today? Sorry, Fortune Mars, hello. How we doing? Heat Paints, hello. Hello, welcome in. We are talking video games as you come in. There is news that layoffs with Destiny and no expansions, no Destiny 3. It's a sad time for video gamers. The third-party shoulders look sweet. They had a lot of, like, just kind of personality. So they're all different. I tried to match them up kind of shape-wise across the unit, but they are pretty cool. It's okay. Nikki has to lie to me. They exist. They do exist. Someday. Someday they will exist. Yeah, they had more flavor. They're cool. So unpure. Let's see what a community stream showing off people's work. Then I was working on, Necromunda Hive Secundus stuff. Very cool. Chat, if you want to check that out. Check out community stuff. So Necromunda, go give a follow. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Spirit Sparrow, welcome in. How are you? Does he have a snout or a beak? So he's got like a bird beak. We've also got, like a little alligator guy. He's got a little snout. We have some that are kind of more closer to like a regular helmet kind of silhouette. And then we got another birdie boy. So yeah, they've all got something a little different. We don't have any of the sorcerers in this unit, but they get the like Anubis heads, which are probably my favorite. They look really cool. But yeah, get to mix it up a little bit with the unit, which is neat. Do not like the UI of Twitch. Oh, for mobile, Spirit Sparrow? I haven't actually opened it, but I've heard it's pretty awful. Is anyone else using the new mobile stuff? Hoot, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, like the Egyptian gods. So you get the, obviously, Thousand Suns are very much based on Egypt and some of the mythology there. I'm bringing some of that to the third party as well, just for a little bit more flavor. Ah, thank you! Everyone who came over with the raid, what are we working on? What projects have we got? Other than the Imperial Fist, I've been working on my Skaven from Skaventide. So we did play a game of Spearhead yesterday, which was pretty fun. I had my Skaven, so I did the starter box kind of crew, and then Scott did Cities of Sigmar. And it was pretty fun. There's a lot of like the battlefield twists and things are pretty neat. It was like close the entire time because of it. So between the battle tactics and the twists, like the underdog does get a chance to kind of come back. I didn't get to. My first turn was kind of useless, and I never really recovered after that. But it was pretty cool to see. So Scott and the Cities took it 20-17 yesterday. And then there's another Skaven warband that I'd like to try that has more of the Scryer stuff. So I get like a Warp Lightning Cannon, the Storm Fiends that are supposed to be pretty nasty. My Rat Ogres did not do as well as I thought they were going to, which also did not help my case. I thought they'd be a little beefier. They were not. They were not. Alive food, that's good. We're glad you are alive in here. Are you having a good weekend? Got forced on the new app and I hate it. I've heard it's really bad. Have the coolest Scarab Occult in the world, that's right. Denethor, welcome in. Do Thousand Suns walk like Egyptians? They should. Absolutely, across the board. How are you today, bro? So thank you so much for that sub for 75 months of support. What you up to today? I saw you were painting more trees. Scott called you out real good. Also, because Nikki found the best bases for them. Yes, I have them. I pulled them back out so I could start those today as well. Let me show you, chat, because they're pretty cool. Okay. So these are from Elric's Hobbies. So we got this like cobblestone. And then I go back and I do like almost a white marble for them. And I bring in a little bit of gold. So those are the bases that they'll get a little bit later. Absolute bastard. That's our Scott. I'm glad you're enjoying the trees, bro, so I'm glad. It's nice to have those projects you can just cruise along on. Oh, been a crap weekend. I'm sorry, Hoot, but I'm glad we have you today. I hope that it gets better. Hopefully we can keep you company here today. My internet's gone all rubbish. I'm sorry. Fighting that. The worst. Glad you're also back with us here. What did we think of the Necromunda stuff that Crystal was working on, chat? Our raiders, what did we think? Necromunda has some very fun minis. Unfortunately, the game isn't really played here in Texas. Like, it's not a popular system by any means, so I've never really looked into it beyond like a paint project or two. But they do have some fun stuff. What do we think? I was giving you my support, knowing that you could get them finished. Yep, now we all know. Now we all know they can get finished. And so we're not the custodies. In the middle of doing so, some from old wood elf things. Appropriate shield for the Arch Revenant, so it looks like I'll finish her. Let's go. I'm so sad we don't have wood elves anymore. Well, I mean, that they're just old world. I was really hoping we'd get some more wood elfy type stuff with the Sylvaneth. If we did, I'd look at Sylvaneth again. Not saying I need another army, but like that would be something I'd have to consider. Bandit Goblins, welcome in. How are ya? There's a small community to play consistently. Just some of those players aren't our favorite. I kind of figured that was the case. Just on how things work here locally. Okay. Thank you for confirmation. Dang it. Dang it. Ooh, I started with the new Gene Stealers from Necromunda. Would you just kind of proxy them in with the regular 40k stuff? They do look really cool. The extra bits and stuff they've got on them. Looks like a very heavy system for a small warband game. Then that will be the Sylvaneth, and it actually will be. You sure you don't have one more tiny little tree hiding somewhere, or a little bug? A little Sylvaneth bug just hiding? Hey, Cadillac Jack, welcome in. How are ya? We are working on some Thousand Suns today. I've got the Scarab Occult, which I think all of our Warhammer friends know that today's going to be a lot of gold trim. But if we can get a good start on these today, I'm going to be in a good spot for the week. So that's the plan. Knock out as much as we can. I'm exhausted. Spend the night, keep an eye out. Uh-oh, the doggo. Is doggo not feeling good? I'm sorry. Hopefully you have some good news here. Hey, Haven, welcome in. Thousand Suns sound pretty broken because the reality bending magic. I don't think they're super strong right now, actually. Chat, how are Thousand Suns doing? I think it's been a while since they've been like a really scary force. New welcome in, how are ya? Let's see, on our first says, not doing any hobby, just playing Arkham Knight. Glad you're enjoying it. Maybe Sylvaneth found out it was a giant rhino beetle. It's so cool. So cool. Today's stream sponsored by Retributor Gold. If only. If only. That's pretty cool paint. Thank you. Welcome in. Yeah, this is Retributor armor. I'm thinning it with a little bit of water. And I feel like just from streaming, that seems to be where people have trouble with that paint as they over-thin it. I'm just doing a tiny bit of water to get some good coverage with it. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? They were top of meta or near the top. A recent changes probably dropped them down. Okay. I think they're in the top 5. Okay, before last data slate. I don't know about now, though. I guess I had missed. Usually I like to at least tune into, like, the GT and stuff to see what people are running. I think I missed one, though. Maybe I missed some Thousand Suns lists. Yeah, if you'd like to see the full gold workup, we won't be doing quite the full workup on these because they're a tabletop commission. But if you'd like to see the full workup, it is on my YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, I'll be updating our Ace Attorney stuff on there. I'm going to be recording the July challenge this week. So if you guys want to catch some more content, we do have our YouTube. Remember, kids, drinking paint water improves paint skills. I mean, how else would you? How else would you do it? She's lethargic, not eating or drinking. Whines when touch. Can change so we don't know what hurts. Okay. Are you able to get up to the vet today? I'm sorry. I hope she's feeling better soon. From one nervous pet parent to another. I'm sorry you're having to keep an eye on her today. Thousand Suns just took another nerf this week when GW did another surprise update, which they didn't, and it's been a weird week, I think, for 40K. Between randomly giving us Blood Angel Codex and model news, and then doing those updates that weren't announced that I only knew about because you guys were talking about. It's kind of been a weird week for 40K. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling about 40K right now? I knew you, Sam, no. I knew as soon as I typed out my title, Sam's gonna give me shit for this. No. Sorry, this is out of left field, but I just pre-purchased a game for the first time in years. It's lame. Cat Quest 3 comes out this month. I need to complete my trilogy. I think I got 2 for free, and I thought about firing it up for that reason, Teraya, because I know 3's coming. You've played the other ones? It looks really cute. I don't think I realized we're on 3. I think I missed 2 somehow. Any chance you'll play? Well, we need to finish the first game. So, if you guys want some more Ace Attorney action, our goal is below my face. But maybe. I think first I'd like to play something that I can do in, like, a stream. I think finding those types of games would be good to have. But yeah, we could. It is an option. I don't want that to be the only video game we play, but yeah, it's an option. It's a Sassy Pants semi-open world RPG. That's adorable. Say less. It's on the siege base, so they won't sit on the siege base because they are not flat. So I tried a couple different ones, like to try and find a more flat one. So what I did is I just matched the dirt around the other ones. But yeah, they're gonna look really wonky on the siege bases. So I did the dirt to match. For the most part, they cover like the whole base anyway. So like, get a better look at it here. So you really wouldn't see any of the siege anyway. So I went ahead and I did the dirt to match kind of the outside of them. But yeah, it would have looked really wonky on the not flat bases. Well, I'm catching up here. Way behind. I can't believe you're withholding your Abby expertise from the people. They have to know. They'll never know, Slam. They'll never know. GW rules publication needs to come modern. Do proper update implementations. Embarrassing in the current state. The game is working fine, making it weird. Yeah, it's weird. I pre-ordered Space Marine 2 the other day. Probably shouldn't have given... Yeah, there's no way I'm pre-ordering Space Marine 2. As much as it'd be good to stream here, I'm still gonna wait and see what people say. Oh, Lego Lord of the Rings is the next game. Let's go. Sea Decker, welcome in. If the stream goal isn't hit, the case will never be solved. It'll just be put in the closet. The other cold cases, that's right. I mean, the one we're doing right now is a 2-year case anyway, so why not? Just throw it back in. Uncle, just curious? Yeah. I almost sent a photo, but like even the photo I took looked so silly that I'm like, no. I think I have my answer already. This just looks ridiculous. This looks ridiculous. Looking forward to a rules lawyer arguing. I rotated my Eldar vehicle, so I'm not gluing it to the little peg and it'll spin. The pivoting thing is still weird to me. Like, I get now why they did it, but... That and then just not, like, announcing that there was a change would just... It's just weird. I don't know, 40K is weird right now. Are you looking for a Humble Bundle? I don't know why that's not a command, Sea Decker. Let me see if I have it on here, or if I need to add it. I need to add it. It is below the stream, though, if you need it, Sea Decker. Why have I not thought about pre-ordering Space Marine 2 yet? Because you don't pre-order games. You don't need to do it. You need to do it. Chat, what's the history of Warhammer games? Do we need to go over this? What's the history of Warhammer games? I ordered Space Marine 2 because I know my friends are playing it, even if it's a little bad. That's fair. Yeah, Pivot got changed again last week after we had our stream talk about it, which was really funny timing. I returned to lurk for a bit to avoid your wrath. Avoiding. Alright. Thank you for lurking, Slam. I know that question's still gonna come up. I know it is. And I can hear you laughing already. I heard SM2 is Super Mario 2. Dang, I'm old. No, gaming's tough, because, here, I'll say. AC. What game do you think of first, chat? I say I'm playing AC2. What am I playing? The history of all games, that also true. Hew. Assassin's Creed, Armored Core. Yep. I feel like there's another that I'm... Animal Crossing. Could be any of those. After Cyberpunk 2077, I'm never pre-ordering anything again. Yeah. Let's see. Terry says, if you're looking for legit good gears, I highly recommend using Nikki's gear list of Amazon. It's curated, reliable stuff. Easy way to support Nikki. I just got the Elgato Wave 3. Let's go. I hope you love it, Terry. I love mine. It was so easy to set up and get, like settings dial in and everything. I hope you love it, too. I need to update that gear list now that you mention it. I need to probably throw some more stuff. You're all bad. She said AC2. There's no way she'd be playing the first. You're all bad. Fake gamer boys in my chat. Yeah, I didn't mean any of them. That's the fun part. I just know that for a while there, it was really confusing when people were abbreviating games. I don't pre-order, but I still pre-ordered Hades 2. That's fair. With Warhammer... I mean, I'll say it. Darktide. With Warhammer games, I'm definitely more skeptical. I think the fact that... I mean, now we're finally getting more stuff about it, but for a while there, we didn't see anything of that game. Wave 3 is tiny and amazing. Easy to put everywhere. Yeah. Just love that it was so easy to set up. Compared to, I used to have the mixer board and everything, and that was really frustrating. It took up so much space, and it was annoying. If you accidentally hit something, how do you fix it? So I trashed it all. Haven't even pre-ordered, the new WoW stuff. Love Rogue Trader. So I pre-ordered Farming Sim 25, and I'm not embarrassed to say so. Let's go. I feel like that, you know what you're getting, right? Kind of like Hades. I feel like you know what you're getting. Chat, what are we most excited for gaming-wise? What's that game you're waiting on? Trying to think what mine would be right now. New Dragon Ball game. I do want to play that. What else is this fall? I'm blanking out. Ironically, Darktide is why I don't like Game Pass. It's another game I need to start playing again. Rogue Trader. Maybe we should try Rogue Trader on stream. You guys want a Rogue Trader? I haven't played it at all. That might be a fun Wednesday stream. It's a very long game, though, is why I hesitate. But maybe check out the first bit together or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other games we could throw into the old, the list of things to play. Anyway, are you telling me I need to paint? I mean, you're just waiting for the new WoW stuff, right? What else we gonna do, Sly? Got your characters, you good to go? Everyone needs to do a paint, though. It's true. I've played so much WoW. Yeah, there's 3 expansions since Legion. Oh, which was my first one. Or my last one, sorry. Big Boss waiting for Speed Freaks. Waiting on Space Marine 2. Playing AC Black Flag in the meantime. Might replay the Ezio trilogy when I'm done. I wish I liked the Assassin's Creed stuff more. I got mad at the originals because he would backflip out of nowhere. And now the new ones are too big. They're too big. Rogue Trader's a lot of fun. It's longer, but I highly recommend. Oh, the Wolverine game. We need to see more of that. Now that the Spider-Man game is out, I do want to see more of the Wolverine game. Ooh, New Age of Mythology. What are people like with Fallout games? Has anyone tried Fallout London? I have not. Has anyone else? I feel like I keep seeing things on Twitter. That's all I've really seen of it. Anyone checking that out? So Community Civ 5 or Stellaris game, making an 8-hour marathon stream. I'm waiting for new Civ. I'm excited. I guess we're gonna get another look at that here soon. Got fed up with Rogue Trader pretty quick. Too much fine tuning for you. That's fair. The new Ubisoft Star Wars game has Assassin's Creed plants to hide it. They just take the hay bales. Loser has to paint their backlog in under a year. Civ could be fun when that comes out. I haven't played a Civ in a while, but that could be fun. Fallout London is very buggy. Civ is just one more turn and it's the next day. Yep. Yeah, I think it was 5 was the last that I played, and I had not played one before that, and I very much had that experience where I finally got like one where I could do a lot of stuff and like turned around and it was like 3 in the morning. It's like, oh, this game's a little different. Bethesda had some recent update that broke a lot of their work. I think it had already been delayed once because of that, right? Because there's an update coming. Bethesda gonna Bethesda. I wish I was excited for Star Wars Outlaws. I am happy for those who have been waiting, but not for me. I hope those who have been waiting enjoy it, though. Last Civ I picked up. Oh man, it was full of holes. Uh-oh. Civ 4 was the last one you played. Speaking of delays, I heard the DLC for Spider-Man 2 got scrapped. Jeez. That's too bad. It's just... Sorry. I made that noise because it's just... the news is just so rough here. Between Bungie and everything else happening. It's rough. Feeling for our game dev friends. I feel like just... I don't want to bring it down too much. I think just creatives in general are just feeling... I know I'm feeling it right now. It just stinks right now, you know? Spelled that wrong. I meant... Oh, Steve? Are you playing Steve 5? Nice. Nice. Saves a good time, though. I'll play the new one. I didn't play 6, but I feel like I'm ready now. 7 comes out, I'll sink some time into that. Get it? Yeah, I get it, Sly. Took me a second, but I get it now. Got him. Got him. Thank you for the bits. And the bye. Bye. I got you. I got you. The game dev stuff right now makes me hesitant finishing college degree in game design. I feel that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to feel that way for something that should be exciting. But I feel it. I feel it. It's a tough time for creatives right now. That and AI and all that mumbo jumbo. We're all just suffering together right now. Alright. More gold. At some point, we'll need to take a break from the gold. So far, we're doing okay. The rest of this week, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to try and find a character to work on tomorrow. Tuesday, I kind of want to build some Legos. Do you guys want to do Legos with me on Tuesday? I think it's going to be a good time to get that box out and build a nice, tranquil garden. What do we think? I kind of want to build it so I have it in my nerd corner. You guys want a Lego with me? And then Wednesday, if we hit our goal, we'll do some more Ace Attorney. We'll finish off that case. And then that'll be first game done. So if you'd like to see some more Ace Attorney or more video games, that goal is below my face. What do we think pre-orders will be this week? I have no idea. Chat, what do we think? What was it this week? Was it... trying to remember. What was pre-order yesterday? I think Old World was released, like Old World boxes. I saw those at the store. I don't remember what pre-order was. So do we think it's Agents already? Agents in the Imperium? I'm of the opinion AI will be humanity's greatest folly. So there's articles where like companies are mad that it's not making as much money as they thought it would. Just like, good. Get it out of here. The people are less likely to buy something if they say that it's AI. Hoping, for boarding action book. That's true. Mechanicus, hope for agents. Mechanicus for Cersei. I think that makes sense, yeah. Mythalion, welcome in. How are ya? Which thing? Oh, sorry, I don't know. Stream delay, what was I talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. Mechanicus was this week's birder. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Okay, so we had Heresy, so it could be anything then. I've been following the Rumor Engine posts. There's Imperial Agents, maybe some of the Specialist games. The Rumor Engine one's tough because sometimes those are in the Rumor Engine for like a year. Sometimes that's kind of tough to use. But yeah, I guess I got a couple things we can maybe look forward to here. My friend's a huge Deathwatch fan. We need to know what's happening with this army. Yeah. That'll be interesting to see how that works kind of going forward here. Especially since they mentioned like Grey Knights getting their own thing, but not really any mention of anything. I still think it's weird that they were separate to begin with. I don't think they have enough unique stuff to warrant being separate. What do you think, chat? Deathwatch separate or run with agents? I say put them in that book and leave them there. Crippling Death Call legs about 20 shots in Fallout 4 is great. Immediately jumping into Fallout. Love it. They talked about Imperial Agents Crusade rules. It could be them for pre-order. I think that would only because they didn't do like a preview stream. Like I think they're just kind of ready to go. It wouldn't surprise me, I guess. It's just been real weird with reveals here lately. I guess they're waiting for Nova, which would be the next time they typically do reveals. I do wonder if... well, no, because Gen Con, they usually don't do anything. I was going to say maybe they were going to do Gen Con stuff and then didn't. I don't know. It feels weird. I need to see how I did. I took a quick picture. Let's see how I did their feet last time. Oh, did I never post? I never posted my Go Lives chat. It's like, I'm gonna do that. I was chatting with you guys and I forgot to hit post. Let me post real quick. Okay. Let me get this photo pulled up. How did I do your little feet? Okay, the rest is blue. Cool. It's in Gen Con at the Cult State. I have no idea. Maybe. Chat if you know. Feel free to hop in. I just saw that Kingdom Death had some cool stuff on display. Well, that's all I know about Gen Con. Anyone else been following Gen Con stuff? Hey, Rathmore, how are you? Welcome on in. I guess the other thing with Gen Con is Malifaux has their Gen Con sale going on. If you want to check that out from Weird Games, exclamation weird or Malifaux will get you there. We do have an affiliate link if anyone wants to help out the stream. But that is going on this weekend. I think into next week, but dates are posted. Infinity and Warcrow, also Gen Con stuff. I think several of the like RPG stuff. I think Paizo had a panel. Anything else we've seen from Gen Con chat? Griffin, hello there. How are ya? What you up to today? It's good to see ya. We're working on some Thousand Suns today. Okay, so it is at Lucas Oilfield in Indianapolis. So you were correct, Sea Decker. We are just working on far too much gold trim. Far too much gold trim. Trying to get it done. It's gonna be a busy week here, so we can get good progress today. That'll help me out a bunch. And there we go. If you guys want to check out the Malifaux stuff, they have a Nightmare edition that's new, based on Alice in Wonderland. It was kind of cool. They also have a model, like an alternate sculpt. If you spend $100, then you get the ultimate sculpt. That was kind of their offering here for Gen Con sale. You want to take a look? I'm going to pass this time because I still need to finish. I've got one more box of Tri-Chi that came in after we did the Brewmaster and stuff. So until that's all painted, I'm going to pass. As hard as it is. Does Emery know they have a bug on their back? I hope so. Hope so. They seem to like the bugs though, so I think it's okay. What are you up to today? The Scarab Occult seem to like the scarabs. From what I can tell. I finally made it back to hobbying after a few years. Returned to lurking on your Sunday streams over the last few weeks. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So glad you're back to hobbying. What are you working on? Unless you're back to lurk, in which case, enjoy the lurk. Alright, so this is the one. Because we did the launcher on the back, I have to go with some of the GW bits. That needs a little extra glue. So this one will have more of the bits you guys are probably familiar with. Still have the custom head, but I have to use this to put the launcher on. Rathmore's painting more rats. So many rats. I'm guessing you're to your clan rats now. I am glad my clan rats are already done. I don't have to do that this round. I did see that I have to base some of my rats, but they are at least painted. Since Minotaur is being granted legendary status, decided to do another non-codex conforming army. One that's true to your heart in Space Wolves. Let's go. The Legends thing has just been so rough. Because between your army, some of the stuff I've done for Wasted Mind, and Alive in Madness in chat, it's just so much Legends. Orgello in chat has a few. My Leviathan Dread, I'm really sad about. It's frustrating. So I understand. But Space Wolf, though, that's exciting. I'm excited to see what we get with the new codex. Trying to keep, like, expectations low. Trying to just, like, expect a couple things, but we'll see. I'm always scared when it's the more unique stuff, like how much unique we get to keep. So you're doing 4 clan rats at a time, doing another mini in between each set. That's a good way to do it. Yeah. 1,000 Suns are commissioned, Seedecker, yeah. They are. We've got these. We've got some Rubric Marines. We have Ahriman on his disc, and we have Magnus. And a Praetor that we stole from Horus Heresy. And a Demon. Okay, we had more than I thought. And a Demon Prince is also ready. I feel like we've made pretty good time on them. Keep Titanic only. Everything else, my poor Eldari, I know it's tough. I think it's just like trying to like plan new projects knowing that they could end up in the old Legends list. Stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of glad God has gotten more into Age of Sigmar, because initially he wasn't super about it, but I think I'm happier to kind of work on Sigmar stuff myself. And I'll play on that side for a little bit here, see what 40K is going to do. I don't know. It's very frustrating right now. Sidian read the new Ahriman book. I don't think anyone in chat's mentioned it. Normally, I think Ravenlord is one of our big readers. He's not in here today. That's probably a series I need to start. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. It just needs some more glue. I'll do that later. All GW does is take, at least for 40K, it's kind of feeling like it here lately. I don't know. It's interesting to watch. I'll keep all my stuff and see how it goes. I would love for the Space Wolves to get some cool stuff and hop back in for a bit, but I'm okay watching and waiting. Plus, I've got so much Kingdom Death stuff I still need to paint. Like, oh my god. I've got Bushido I need to paint. I got Malifaux to paint. I'm okay shelving 40K for a little bit. For myself, at least. Obviously, we'll still have commissions, but I don't mind if mine waits a little bit. Griffin! Thank you so much for the sub. Didn't make it consecutive, but better time to I'm sorry. No better time to renew a new streak. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. So glad you're back to hobbying. I know, breaks are good. So glad you're back. Stellar Mass, welcome in. We got 1,000 Suns. How are you? I have 5 Suns today. What are you up to? How goes the weekend? Time to get in them backlogs done. That's right. That's right. Get those other system backlogs done. It was fun kind of digging through to get the Eldar built the other day with you guys. I think I'm just going to use it as an excuse to do things like that, yeah. So we're playing proper again. GW's going to remove all this stuff. They should have just killed it. Instead, they leave it on the site selling it, knowing that they're going to kill it. I think that's... I always go back to, like... Because of stream, I always think of new players. Like, having to explain to a new player, like you can buy it, but it's Legends, so you can only use it for certain things, and it just gets very frustrating and confusing. Up, Kobe, welcome back in. How are you today? Happy Sunday. How's your weekend? It's just this game doesn't make it easy for new people at all. I think there's like learning curve, and then there's like 40K learning curve. It's a different beast, I think. me get back on Warhammer. Been working on a 1/48 scale. Ooh, a Mega Gundam. Hell yeah. A few people here in chat have been working on more Gundams. It makes me happy. That's awesome. What do you think? Working on the Gundam. After playing with our Dumpster Dreadnoughts for so many years, work at the Space Wolves icon like Bjorn is so funny how small. He's so tiny. He's so tiny. I don't know how this works, like, if he were to get, you know, an upgrade. Because obviously Dreadnoughts have, like, their lore and stuff around that, but, like, if anyone in a Dreadnought deserves an upgrade, it's Bjorn. I don't know how they'll do that. Or if they'll do that. He's so small. I found him the other day in my my foam, too, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, you're adorable, little bud. Was he good? Back from a little vacay, fell into, V Rising hard. Enjoy. I know they did, they had like a big update here recently, right? Glad you're enjoying it. Griffin mentioned coming back from the hobby. I'm on a little bit of burnout, I'll be honest. And honestly, it happens this time of year for me, like every year. So I've been playing a lot of video games instead. I am trying to get good at Guilty Gear right now. I think I'm doing okay. Trying to learn combos and learn a character. So that's been very different. That's been kind of fun. I thought I'd be playing more Final Fantasy 14, but it's just not grabbing me this time around. I need to at least do the raids before my, like, game time runs out, but I'm not rushing back to it the way I usually do. I still prefer static minis to the hyper-articulation of Gundam. Yeah, this thing is the size of Warbringer Nemesis Titan. I'll be joining my Titan shelves. Let's go. I kind of ran into that with some of the anime figures, Stellar Mass, where you get the one where you can do, like, all the poses, but then if you're trying to paint, this makes it really kind of awkward. So I completely understand. Unless it's a case of put it into the pose you want, and then kind of go from there. I just opened up one of my 5 Dreadnought boxes this morning to assemble Bjorn. Was puzzled why only a 60mm base was provided? You're like, oh no. Oh no. He is so tiny. So cute. Little baby Bjorn. I think so. I just bought it. It's been fun so far. Sure, someone asked, but what gold are you using? The coverage and smoothness is nice. Thank you, Scott. It is, it's Retributor armor. I won't be doing the full workup today, but I do have a video on my gold workup because I got a lot of questions about it. So if you'd like to check it out, it is over on our YouTube. I think we're going to start some more tutorials here when I do get a Wednesday to work on YouTube things. But if you want to check it out, it is there. Thank you to those who have checked out the YouTube. VR needs an updated model. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. Like, if, like, lore-wise, if that even makes sense, but he does. He needs to not be tiny, squatty thing anymore. It is a GW metallic. I'm painting right out of the pot, actually. I'm adding a little bit of water to thin it, but it is, basically I'm dipping into the paint, dipping in the water, and kind of mixing it on the side. But it is just Retributor armor. I would say if you've got an old pot, it might be worth getting a new one if you've got a large project, kind of like I do, where we're doing like several units at a time. It's kind of miraculous to me. I think through streaming I've learned that a lot of people have issues with this paint, but it is my go-to gold. I think what I have learned is most people over-thin it. So if you're not getting great coverage, try maybe not using as much water. And then, yeah, if you've just got an old pot, unfortunately, with these Games Workshop ones, it's just, there's not much you can do about it. I tend to chunk them if they start to get, especially if you have, like, not as much paint in the pot, so they're starting to gunk up just from age and more air being in the pot. Either combining it and adding a little bit of thinner, or just go ahead and get a new one if you're fighting it that hard. But But a new pot with a little bit of water, you should be okay. They just take the Brutalis Dread, make a custom Bjorn out of that. I thought about it, honestly, just making my own. Just upgrade them myself. Like I don't really like even if I just use him as a Brutalis. He just needs something, you know. He's so small. Should be easy lore-wise. Move the sarcophagus into a new chassis. Like a hermit crab finding a bigger shell. That's adorable. Okay, I wasn't sure how that worked. Like, lore-wise. That was just, that would be a no-no, I guess. Moving them to a different one. Majority of GW paints are great quality, just incredibly overpriced. I will say I don't like a lot of their metallics. Lead Belcher and Retributor I use quite a bit. I also really like Iron Warriors, which is basically... If you did Nuln oil over Lead Belcher, you get basically that color. But if you're not wanting to use a wash, I like the Iron Warriors one. Some of the layering ones, I tend to switch over to Vallejo or Monument when I get to that point, or Scale Color. I'm going to grab the Pro Acro Metallics. I've used a couple of theirs, and theirs are nice. I think I've tried their copper. I have their white gold, which is kind of a neat color. It's kind of like a champagne-y silver almost. But yeah, they're nice. I think now they've got some more options too, like color options. Just hand wave Bjorn to say it was always that size. That's true. They did it with Knights, Votan, Custodes. This is just new size Bjorn. Retributor's genuinely great. I've had luck with Warplock Bronze, Runelord Brass as well. I have not used those in a while. Thinking if I even have those still. Exalted Swears by Grey Knight Steel. I could see that. Or that's the one with a little bit of a blue to it, right? I've not used it very much. 3D print some wolf bits to go to town on it would be a cool conversion. Yeah. Yeah. I'm tempted. I guess we'll see what we get with Codex. If he doesn't get an upgrade, maybe we got a project, chat. I'm not very good at kit bashing. Or, kind of custom stuff. That's not something I do a lot of, but I think Bjorn would deserve it. At least me trying. I think their high-value golds are dodgy. Never had any joy with... Oh, I hate Auric Armor. Or yeah, the... Whatever. That and Liberator. I hate Liberator Gold. I hate that paint so much. It's okay if you're dry brushing, and that's about it. You can dry brush with Liberator. Everything else is painful. It's just pain. Bring back tin bits. Surely and Lord think just movement into a new body. It sounds like maybe, yeah. Sounds like Ghost Hawk's thought the same. I'm just not as strong on the lore side of things, but if you guys think it's not so bad, then let's do it. Let's upgrade Bjorn. Definitely, well, he's too cool of a character not to do it. I mean, I guess kind of, because I was expecting Terminators. So I was expecting Wolfguard, because, like, all the others are getting Termies. But, like, they also all got new Dreadnoughts. So maybe it is. Either him or a custom Dread of some sort. We never got a custom Leviathan. Maybe we'll get a custom Bjorn. It only hurts a little bit. It's part of the rights. They stay in stasis until activated, get inserted into the Dread. Oh, okay. Get inserted in them. I thought they were just always in it. I see. I misunderstood how all that worked then. Thought they were just chilling in it. Okay. I'm just now realizing I spent all Friday doing yellow with some blue, and now we're doing some blue with some yellow. That is my variety as a painter. I am artiste. I don't think I actually have that and I need to read it. 1,000 Suns Attack Fenris. Bjorn was asked to play. Mom, go play. Bjorn's Heresy or Dreadnought is probably better technology than most EM. We do both kinds of paint, blue and yellow. That's right. That's right. This is my wide range. It's commission painter. Bjorn came out swinging. I know that he's a beast once he's out. I do know that. Which is why he needs big dreadnought. Great example of what a marine in a dreadnought looks like on the scenic base. You see. It ain't pretty. Let me pull this over here. I'm still in the US, Warhammer. Jesus. Oh yeah, look at that. Not so pretty. Not so pretty. Poor Bjorn. You have the middle on the shelf next to you. Nice. There you go, chat. See? Bjorn definitely needs some love. There's a great bit of lore where a Tau warrior finally cracks open a dreadnought to see what they've been fighting. They expect it to be a robot or maybe a mech. Oh, could you imagine? And then that's what you find. Oh, that is cool though. Yeah, just imagine. Open that up and oh, yo, what the heck is that? That is great. Oh, the poor guy. Poor everyone involved. Poor person in Dreadnought. Poor Tau person. Poor everyone involved. That's rough. When he tries to bite them, I hope you're right. He just talks mad smack until he drowns in his own fluids. Oh my goodness. What a way to go. Please. Delicious. Well, thank you, chat. Thank you for Dreadnought lore time. Now I know we can in fact move Bjorn to something badass because he deserves it. So hopefully they listen. GW, give us a cool Bjorn, please. I'll take some Wolfguard and new Bjorn, please. Thank you. Okay, let's get that shoulder that popped off. Drop pics in the hobby chat. I'll take a look here after stream. If anyone else wants to take a look, we have our Discord, which is here. You can join us there. That's our home away from home, where we hang out if you want to share what you're working on, all that good stuff. Stream updates. And knowing is half the battle, exactly. Dreadnought pilots are so angry. I mean, it makes sense, right? I feel like that makes sense. I think it's probably time for me to start reading another Warhammer book. I started my Discworld reading. I'm reading Mort right now. I think I'm about a quarter of the way through. It's pretty good so far. It's made me chuckle a few times. Hey Netchi, and welcome in. Do people ever commission paint 3D printed minis? We're about to do a couple of them, actually. So you sure can. How are you today? What you up to? Mort is great. The books around death are fun. Yeah, it's kind of a fun way to look at it. So these are my first Discworld books. I'm enjoying it. I think I'll probably read at least that series before I move on to anything else. So I have the next one already queued up, ready to roll. But I think I could work in like a Warhammer book on the side while I'm reading through them. Anyone else reading anything good right now? Don't Dreadnought pilots all go mad after long enough, or am I misremembering? They generally just degrade mentally, yeah. So they basically get cryo-frozen between fights. That might be centuries. Yep, you throw them in the defrost. Each time their mind isn't the same. Makes sense. They're just thawing out Bjorn in the sink. Ooh, working on a Tzeentch Demon kill team. Let's go. Very cool. The demons are a lot of fun to paint. You get all the fun colors. Back when I thought I was going to do Thousand Suns, I painted a fair amount of the demons. I thought they were fun. I think I started with The Light Fantastic. Have you read Hogfather? So I think that's further in the series that I'm in. So I think it's more... I can't remember the title of the next one now. I have it, but I don't remember the... I think Hogfather is like book 4, 3 or 4 in the series. So I'm working my way there. Let's see, Big Boss. Oop, I think I missed a message. I haven't gotten to more. I'm in the middle of Equal Rights. Okay, and listening to Children of Dune. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you today? The Witch's Book are also great. I think it's fun because, like, when I mention I want to read Discworld, everyone mentions different, like, series of it. So now that I know that I like his style, knowing that there's so many different ways I can go now is pretty exciting. But also intimidating because it's a lot of books. Captain Vines is probably my favorite series of books. Guards, Men-at-Arms, Feet of Clay, Night Watch, and some others. I feel like Guards is the other one a lot of people recommend for, like, a first one. Like, I know I've seen people talk about that one. But yeah, just knowing that because I like his style, like, I can kind of... I have so many books now ahead of me. It's a different branch. Yeah, there's a bunch of... If you guys have not looked into it, there's, like, a graphic that you can pull up for, like, the reading order. And they're like, there's the different series, but then some of those kind of crossover, or, like, some are recommended before others. But all these different series are, like, different focuses of things. So I'm gonna read them in order. Well, you don't have to. They sometimes reference things. Yeah. So when you do the, like, the little reference chart, you get some more of that. You like witches as well? So far, so good. I started with Color of Magic. That's what I was gonna start with, but then Confurioso mentioned Mort, so I'm like, sure, I'll dive in there. Fast books are very street level. They deal a lot with how regular people react in emergencies. He's a policeman. He's always talking about how unrest develops in extreme circumstances, how fast it can go. Thank you, Scott. If you guys are wondering the chart that I'm talking about, I'm assuming that's what that is. Even my mom liked it. Nice. So yeah, it's been fun diving in to this, like, series that I've always heard about, and getting back to reading's been very nice. I may do that and, like, a Warhammer book on the side once I decide which one I want to go with. Part of me still wants to read the Siege of Terra series. There's a few, like, character-specific arcs I kind of want to read. I just gotta decide what I'm in the mood for. Snakebite leather is freaking cheating hacks, yeah. Yeah. You're gonna be done with those corn in no time. Making it very easy. I'm glad you're enjoying the contrast. I know you don't want to spend, like, a whole lot of time on stuff. Contrast is really good for that. Wait, so mine's not happy that you're gonna finish the corn, but it's cool to watch you attack it. Have another army ready to roll. We've had more friends join us this morning. What's everyone working on? What have we got hobby-wise? I need to get a photo of my August challenge today. I'm gonna do the little adventuring cat that we started forever ago. I want to finally finish it. Headed out, Earbray. Have a good one. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. I think I'm gonna keep mine pretty light this month between Burnout and Secret Project. I want to make sure I have time for that. And I really just want that. Really want that cat done. It's been far too long for that poor cat. Just sit unfinished. I literally just have, like, potion bottles. That's all I need to paint. And, like, the liquid in them. That's all I need to do. And I just haven't. And then he's got, like, a real simple little base. It'll take, like, a session, maybe 2, and I just haven't done it. The burnout is real. Yeah, I'm fighting it hard. Sorry, Chad, if it's if I've been a downer lately, but I was doing really well managing it, but this time of year for me is, I don't know, it's awful. I thought you were telling us to deal with the burnout for a second. I was about to be like, Scott? No, dealing with corn, I see. But yeah, the burnout is real. I'm sorry for anyone else who may be dealing with it. It's been nice getting back to some other stuff, though, while I'm trying to get out of it. I finally got back to One Pace yesterday. I guess they were updating their site, so I found another way to, like, stream it. I'm watching some more One Piece. Waste of mine, thank you for the bits. Deal with being left in the dust of a cardboard box. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. I am in, for the One Piece friends, I'm in the Water 7 arc. About to finish that up. So we're catching up, slowly but surely. So many episodes. Anyone else watching anything? Oh, we got chat. Scott and I started watching Sailor Moon. I wanted to do a rewatch, and he'd never seen it, so we're making our way. I don't think I either realized or remembered how much filler there is. It's a lot. It's definitely in that same time period as like Bleach and all that. I guess a little before that when they were still figuring all that. It's a fair amount of filler. But still fun. Why is Tuxedo Mask so useful? Yeah, because the whole episode is frankly useless. There's not a whole lot for him to do. At least not yet. I think that's why I was getting frustrated the other night. It's like, well, no one's really doing anything. I was so determined to get back to streaming this summer while I was out of school, but I just couldn't because life burnout. It's tough when, like, I'm not an overly energetic streamer, but like it takes a fair amount of energy. So if you're already spending that energy somewhere else, it's difficult. I hope that you get back to it whenever you're ready. But I understand. The other guy just shows up and insults Sailor Moon, then leaves. It's been so long, I'm curious how different it'll be when we get back to the actual, like, canon episodes. You did a bad thing. What did we do? What'd you do now? Anyone else watching anything good? I'm gonna watch House of the Dragon. I don't know how many episodes are left. Like, my mom said they were like down to like the last one. It's like, that doesn't seem right, but maybe. I looked at my unbuilt Necromunda pile. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need to catch up on My Hero Near. Yeah. Let me see if... Is there a new My Hero? There is? Okay. Watch that today. Oh, and Dear Friend. Okay, there is 3 left. I thought that was a little short. Thank you. That's kind of what I told her. I'm like, I would imagine it's still like 10 episodes, but... Badger, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? Because the internet can't not post spoilers. I saw some manga ones. I didn't know if... They're as bad as the JJK people. I think Playfield this season is much better. I mean, I like the first one. I think they did a nice job. Pass the Dragon. I like the first season. It's just nice being excited for Game of Thrones again, you know? I think they've done a good job with it. When original Game of Thrones is coming out, I know an Alliance and Eve named on their space station. Wait, I know an Alliance and Eve named on their space station spoilers. Their space stations. Oh, they named. Okay, I see. That's unusual. I feel like the feel like that community was better about not spoiling things. So that's surprising to me. Obviously, you're still gonna have people who like to be a-holes, but I feel like they did a pretty good job of not spoiling things, for the most part. Outside of the a-holes. Each player based only. I guess. I was gonna say, when coming out, did you, if you mean the show, I could see that, because that's a different group as well. But I feel like the book people were pretty good about not spoiling too much. Mostly because we wanted to watch everyone else react the way that we all reacted. But yeah, once it's on TV, that's a whole nother group of people, I think. Small stretch, and then we're gonna finish with gold. Show. Book readers named the station. Oh, to ruin the show. Yeah, that's not okay. Not okay. Okay, here we go. And then come package you book readers in season 8. Yeah, that was no one knew what was happening then. Not even the show writers. Then we were all very much in the same boat. The same awful sinking boat. I think if I have any other, like, hobby updates or... Wait for Sam to wake up and it'll all be a dream. Please. Please. See, yeah, 7 should have given away. It was like... 7, definitely. Yes, it wasn't great. But like there was that hope, right, that they could bring it home. No. No. It just, I don't think anyone expected it to be that bad. You know? You still want that hope. And not so much. Let's see. Any other hobby things I'm forgetting, chat? I feel like the Blood Angel thing, the pivot changes. Kind of wishing I had seen more stuff from Gen Con to update, but I don't think I've seen much. Wait, so thank you for the bits on the giant copium. Pivot! It's, so like it's weird that they're just kind of not announcing a lot of this stuff. It's still weird to me, but... I started trying to comprehend the pivot thing, and then I realized I needed to, like... It's, I understand now, since I know it's like the Dark Elder, like the ships turning, was abusing it, but at first I was like, I feel like they're making a bigger issue than what this is. Tournament players. Speaking of Gen Con, did you see the new Nightmare Crew box? I did, yes, that is up now, if you guys want to check that out. If anyone wanted to pick it up, we do have an affiliate link with Weird Games. Exclamation weird, I'll get you there. That does support the stream, to thank you everyone who uses it. Are you thinking about picking it up, Kobe? I'm gonna wait just because I already have Tri Chi that I'm trying to finish. And I actually have the Red Library stuff I need to work on as well. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be good. Has it been long enough to talk about Game of Thrones spoilers from the original? I would think so. I feel like between time and people dunking on it, I think it's probably fine to talk about. If someone actually cared about it, they would have seen it by now, I have a feeling. remember being excited about book 5 being finally released over a decade ago. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Thinking about it, just because it's Alice in Wonderland, even though I'm an Arcanist player, it's really, I love the Nightmare Cruise. I think that's my favorite thing that Weird does, is just giving you, like, new ways to play some of those keywords and new, like, themes and stuff. That's one of my favorite things about, with Malifaux. I pick up a lot of Nightmare Cruise stuff. Problems people often move models based on one point on the base that they measure from, but they move another part of the model like an extra 4 to 5 inches because they'd rotate it, yeah. It was a couple weeks ago, people were celebrating the anniversary of Jon Snow being revived. I like to do nothing. Yep, so glad. So glad. I was young, naive, living in Japan, waiting weekly for Series 2 episodes. Series 3, you think? I remember when I first got into, like, the book series for Game of Thrones, I'd, like, hide away in the break room at work because I was still at the office. Just go, like, take long lunches and go read my book. And I remember, yeah, when the other one came out. Like, don't talk to me, I'm reading. Just go hide. I think the Nightmare Crews are so much fun. It shows that Weird doesn't take themselves too seriously. They're always just fun models that break the standard of the Malifaux lore. Yes. Yes. It's like just new excuses to pick up. I think that's hard with like skirmish games, right? Is you get the box and then you're kind of done. But a lot of us like to collect, so having like something new like that to pick up and either play it a different way if it's one we already have, or just an excuse to pick up one that maybe we didn't like the original crew, but the new one has a fun theme. Just a cool way to kind of mix things up, for sure. I'm sure I'll get Season 8 any year now, along with Dawn of War 3. Oh. Dawn of War. No, it doesn't have co-op. Forever be funny to me. Being all smug because I knew about the Red Wedding, yep. And then the tables turned very quickly. Watching that with Scott was fun. I think my favorite part is I was on like the subreddit for A Song of Ice and Fire, so the book readers, and we're all just waiting that whole week like, here it comes. They're not ready, here it comes. Yeah, any day now. Nightmare Molly is iconic at this point, yeah. Some of them are very, very cool. We're almost there, chat. I'm really glad we only have 5 of these and not 10, or I would, I'd be in a lot of pain today. We're almost there. Except I want that all to be gold. Let's do the spokes. I'm going to do the spokes. We can always fill it in if we don't like it. Fat Rat, welcome in. How are you? It was a whole meme at the time. The book readers watching their non-book reader friends live as it happened. Yep, that was my whole feed for for a while there. It was the best. I think it's wild to have a show that was like got that big, was that like loved, and then just to like spike it into the trash can. Like it's impressive, honestly. To just kill that much goodwill immediately. It's honestly wild. Reminds me of The Walking Dead with Glenn. Oh, met Lucille. I know it was coming. I've never watched Walking Dead, but even I know. I think I know what you're referencing. And I've also not watched it. Alright, been skating for the last, 2 hours. Work out the funk. New job starts tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go. I almost joked, Fat Rat, that it's not a good sign you've got the Sunday funk. before you've even started the job, but I didn't want to. It did make me giggle a little bit earlier. It's like, oh no, starting early. I used to get the Sunday funk real bad. That old job. What I worry about is that George R. R. Martin saw the reaction. Hasn't published anything because he has so much story restructuring to do. I don't blame him for not wanting to. I wouldn't want to touch it after that either. You just took my baby, my life's work, and you did that with it? Yeah, no. Just never, yeah, I don't think it will, and I don't think it should. I think people should just leave him alone. I wouldn't want to touch it either. That's not that. It's more a fear of a completely new job direction. That's fair. When you're a little just hesitant on something. It'll be new and exciting things. I'll be good, Vera. All good things. I'm excited for you, and I hope tomorrow goes well. Duel, the story's tarnished. He's rolling in Elden Ring money. Yeah, he's got... I mean, he still does, like, edits and things for other shows. He's got House of the Dragon. Like, he good. He good. It's back to getting, catch up here. Back to getting her break. Would have been plenty more reason to build it. I'm missing something, wasted mine. I'm trying to connect the dots. I'm a few dots behind. I think the end state was accurate to what he had planned, but there would have been more build-up to Danny's in their mind, more reason for Bran to be king in the books, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Danny's breakdown, yeah. Speaking on the issue, you're right. Any story is good if it gets told well, and unfortunately, it didn't. Yeah. Was not told. Was not told. It's all good, wasted. All good. Here, I give... Here. I share. I share. Elden Ring tarnished. I see what you did there. Clever. Clever, clever. Okay. This is the last guy of gold. I need to keep telling myself that. And we're gonna push through. And then we get to pick another color, chat. Chat, have you enjoyed the last hour and a half of gold? Please say yes. Please say yes. Season 11 I hit a lot of, and this happened without explanation, yeah. I think mine was the timing, too. It's just they were flying across the entire continent in, like, 2 seconds. You didn't have any build-up to anything. It's all just very weird. Please clap. Thank you, Radmore. Please clap. I was typing about it. Oh, The Witcher's got... Oh, I don't want to get into The Witcher. I can't. I'm too sad about The Witcher. Too sad about it. It still hits so hard. Oh, it hurts. And then, I guess, same vein as The Witcher. Did you guys see that we might not get the 40K Henry Cavill thing? That they have to make, like, a decision on that by the end of the year? We have Witcher 1 remake and Witcher 4 to look to. Yeah. I still need to finish the novels, though. So I think I will do that before anything new there. I need to finish the novels. I was, like, cruising along, but then I had read, like, 4 of them in a row, and I was like, I'm gonna do something else. And then she never did. She never came back. Now that I'm reading again, that was pre-Kindle, so now I think I could probably finish them up. It's wild how much of a difference the Kindle's made for me. Just not feeling like my eyes are tired all the time. I like to think they're doing it because Amazon wanted to meddle too much, but they're saying nah. Maybe. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anymore. Easier having Hammer and Bolter be a full supported project. Yes, it would. Sorry, I was thinking. The whole, like, Warhammer Plus thing is still really weird to me, if I'm honest. But yeah, that does seem like a better way to go. Bring him into that. If you want him attached to it, bring him into that. We have ample evidence of streaming services meddling so much. Yeah, big true. Big true. You might be right. I don't know. Never. I just don't I don't expect anyone to like stand up for the source material at this point. Like they just see the IP and they see dollar signs and the thought of them actually standing up for the IP, I can't put any faith in that. You know? I just want Henry to have a project he wants to do and he likes to do and it actually stays true to the source. This poor man. You legit see Amazon trying to put their stamp on it rather than do the job properly. Some people point to the whole deal being why GW included female custodies. No, if I agree or not, but it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, female custodies have always been a thing. Let me back that up. They've always been a thing. Counterpoint, Amazon also produced Fallout. Fallout? I enjoyed Fallout. I think they stayed true to the overall feel of it. I think the fact that it wasn't like a straight story from the game, like they got to do their own characters and stuff, was kind of fun too. I don't know. I'd like to see more of that. They're gonna be doing more video games stuff. Give us more stories in the world. It doesn't have to be a one-for-one. I understand Amazon wanted... That's just because they're like, Amazon woke. GW's response compromise with female custodies. Custodies were in old books, chat. Come here. Custodies were... Lady custodies were in old books. It wasn't because Amazon. I don't want you going around... No. No, chat. They're in the old books. They're in the heresy books. No. Amazon's on a bigger cut of the profits. GW isn't agreeing that's the actual case, not the IP. GW has been pretty liberal with giving out the IP in the past. Yep. Back to our video game conversation earlier. Right, welcome in. I'm glad you found us. How are you today? Amazon also had Vox Machina. That's true. True. Is there a story that followed the kind of story structure that Fallout has used since the first game? Yeah, but they got to do their own thing, which was fun, and I thought a good way to do it. Pull from the world. You don't have to one-to-one remake the game. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it happens. And what we get if it does. So we wait. I just don't have a lot of trust. But I guess, yeah, of the streaming services, Amazon has been a bit better. Xbox I don't think it's all crowdfunded. Yeah, I don't think that's correct. Maybe initially, but I don't think that's correct now. When was the time when Warhammer Plus models are previewed? Oh, has it been the year? What would you guys want to see from next Warhammer? I just hope they're worth it. I feel like they've been weird about what they pick for that. What would you guys want to see from new Warhammer Plus minis? I'd argue Netflix also killing it with adaptations. Edgerunners was good. Arcane was good. Yeah, it's tough because we have, on one hand of Netflix, we have The Witcher. On the other hand, we have Arcane and Edgerunners. I feel like Netflix may be a mixed bag for me. The One Piece live action was supposed to be pretty good. I haven't watched it. But I know the author was heavily involved in it, so that could be part of it too. Initially, for sure. Now they're extending Amazon 100% helping fund, yeah. Netflix has good projects, but they cancel stuff. Yeah. Dark Crystal, Cowboy Bebop. They do like to cancel things, though. You get the you get your two seasons, and then you're done. I think I just sing more forward when we see the Malarian elves. You think so? I kind of hope so. We keep getting like kits of them. Would be cool. I'm so sick of gold jet. I'm so tired of this. Side note, 50-meter swimming is so funny. Just whitewater spray. Oh, is that, they've got more of that today? I feel like I watched some of that the other day. Maybe it was just, preliminary stuff that I saw. I saw on Twitter, they had, like, normal swimmers versus Olympics. He gave, like, a 10-second head start and then hopped in, and he, I think, still came in first. It was kind of wild watching him catch up to them. And then suddenly, winner! Surprise! I think the thing I was watching the last couple days that was kind of interesting that I still don't know exactly what's happening. I was watching judo, which really scared me because it looks like it was a really easy way to break a finger. But that was kind of fun to check out the other day. What other sports has everyone enjoyed watching? For those watching the Olympics, what have we liked tuning in for? I need a miniature of the Turkish silver medal winner and air pistol. The shooting events have been fun, especially for the memes. So many memes. Excuse me. 1500 men's final now. Ireland have a good chance at gold, so I'm checking out for a few minutes. Good luck, Broso. Let's go. Oh, having swam in the 500. It sucks when your goggles get disrupted. You're swimming blind for many, many laps. Jeez. Well, swimmers are insane, yeah. Water polo? It's fun watching sports you have no idea about. Watched the pommel horse final yesterday. Had no idea what was happening. I just know here from the States we have pommel horse guy. Who just, like, waits around for his one event and then crushes it. That's all I know. Yeah, judo kind of reminded me of, like, siblings fighting. And then you're just trying to get the throw, from what I could tell. Because you get, like, a ton of points for actually getting a throw. So that's what it reminded me of. So curious, hello, how are you today? Oh, but we won the gold, so I was happy. I guess suddenly I'm a pommel horse fan. Trying to think what else is still. I watched a bit of the track and field stuff, like shot puts yesterday. And it was raining, so it was really scary because they were like slipping around a little bit. Watched more of the gymnastics. I think that's all I saw. It's very technical, yeah, for the judo. I was just holding my hands the whole time because it looks like a real easy way to just snap a finger. Made me nervous for them. It's been interesting looking at the athletics. What is this? What is this word? Entries for semifinals. You still have a group of runners just running for their lives. Reapray, hello, how are you today? The mobile app has changed. I hope it's not too weird. I've heard it's pretty bad. I've heard the mobile app is pretty awful. Unless they rolled something back. I've heard it's pretty bad. Like, a lot of the big streamers are even, like, tweeting about, like, trying to get Twitch to either roll it back or make changes. I've heard it's pretty rough. I return to Trill once more. Welcome back, Slam. Well, we are on our last dude of gold. Gold stream almost done. And I am free. Free! We're talking Olympics and all the sports we've been watching that we don't know anything about. I was telling chat I was watching judo, and I still don't really know what was happening, but it was kind of fun to watch. I think the Japanese memes are something like free-to-play grandpa, because he looks like a player in online FPS that refuses to buy pay-to-win stuff. I've seen them all drawn as, like, JoJo's characters, which is fun. Gary says, tired of sleep's elusive these days. On the plus side, assembled another 30 tactical marines and a fell blade for the Heresy Angels. How many more do you need, Sir Gary? What's your goal with this army? Just when I think you're done with them, more appear. I've watched so little Olympics. Yeah, come here, give me your shirt. Yeah, and then I flip you. That's all I really got out of it. Come here. You only get so much time to flip someone. That's all I learned. So curious. I'm glad you're enjoying the Blood Angels. But yeah, how many points are you at now? I have to ask. I have to. Sorry, I have to. Alright, we're almost there, chat. Oh my gosh. Home stretch of gold. Before I lose my mind here. I think I'll build the last two Seraphon Duders here. Let's go. Let's go. You said you had the little drum guy? Just got your regular dudes left. Why don't you paint gold over blue and not blue over gold? I'm gonna fight you later. Oh, I was practicing my my Geo moves. I did feel good because that combo you sent for me to practice is what I was doing. I just wasn't I hadn't been using that notation. Well, that was what I was doing, so that's good. And then I figured out her kick that I needed to work on. I got all that. Now to actually do it, like, with someone. That'll be a different story, but... Slam's too scared to fight. Gonna get an Elfelt in his face. I have to get brave and go online this week. That's my goal. I have to be big girl and fight strangers. That is my goal. Have you deep enough into the FGC to now talk smack? I was doing pretty well. I had some combos figured out. We were figuring out some of the burst stuff together. I was doing pretty well. I mean, as a newbie, Scott seemed to be doing well. But yeah, Scott was doing pretty well. Panda, thank you so much for the bits and for the owl. How are you today? Welcome in. You join as we are finishing gold. I know I have more to do on their guns, but it's easier to do when I get the other colors on, so we will do that a little bit later. I just need to work on another color, for the love of God. I'm gonna go ahead and start with our cloth, so I can start drying. Initiate violence with strangers, I'm on it. The question is not how much one needs, but how much they want. That's fair. I don't feel like any other game is worth investing in these days. Investing in Age of Sigmar 40K at this point, throwing darts and a moving target in a blizzard. And you've got a really good community, too, for it, which is nice. Glad that you have, like, you can do the tournaments, you've got people to play, which is always important. The other ones I do feel like tend to move around a bit more. You can use Elfhead's booty bump, beat slam. Oops, all booty butt. Doing well, Harry. Pretty good here, Panda. Trying to, this is our last batch paint for a tiny bit. Might take a little break before we start our other Marines. But yeah, this is kind of our last batch paint for a little bit. So I'm excited to get through them. Current long-term shopping list holds true. I might hit 20k loyalists before ends year or year's end. I can speak. 20k. Let's go. 20k painted. I want to reiterate that. It's a big accomplishment. Nikki Baby yells like Sisyphus pushing his boulder. Yes, we've finished yellow and blue, and now it is time for blue and yellow. They both look good, though. I really can't complain. I'm gonna say again, I really like how the smoke turned out. Like that's a cool addition for the army. I like how that turned out. If I get some Inceptors for my Space Wolves, I'm probably gonna do the same. I like how that looks. And no silly fight stand. Much more stable. You have a Thousand Suns army if Nikki wants more fight. I actually have some Thousand Suns myself. I have a Vortex Beast myself that I never got to. I've got, I think, a set of Rubrics and a set of Scarab Occult. Because once upon a time, I thought I was going to do Thousand Suns, and then decided no. This was before I was doing commissions full-time, and I was like, I have to paint all that trim every time? No. Now I could manage it. Back then, not what I wanted to do. So I dropped them. I don't have time to paint it all by year's end, mostly because of the biggest items would be bought around mid-December. How did Spearhead go? It was really fun. I enjoyed it. It has some really neat systems, especially with how like the underdog gets to pick some of the twists and things. It was pretty close the whole time, which was also fun. The cities took it 20-17, so even at the end there. There was one really scary turn where Scott got a few objectives on the board and then turned in every card he had. So it was just like 5 objective points in just back to back to back. That was kind of scary. But the fact that either side could do that is pretty neat. Yeah, it was fun. I played the Skaven like starter box crew. So I had the Claw Lord, Grey Seer, the Engineer, a bunch of clan rats. Oh, and the Rat Ogres. My Rat Ogres did not do as well as I thought they would. The other one is kind of Clan Scryer based, and you actually get a Warp Lightning Cannon. I can't remember if it's the Grey Seer again. You get the Storm Fiends, which I've heard are pretty good, and then more Clan Rats again, so. When we play again, I'll probably try that one and see which one I like more. I feel like I didn't have a whole lot of synergy with the starter box one. Like, it was okay, but I kind of want to see what the other one's got. But yeah, it was a fun little system. I'm something of a Thousand Sun myself, that's right. Paint them to match the army and then sell it to him. They may end up being a paint and sell. Would you like me to share my process for deciding whether or not to collect an Age of Sigmar army? Share away, Sly, in case anyone else needs to. Step 1, yes. It's a good system, Sly. No notes. 10 out of 10, no notes. That's a good system. The end. Scott is emptying his Uno. Hey, that's what I missed. I didn't say Uno. Dang it. I could have turned that whole game around. That's what I missed. I didn't say Uno. But yeah, it was a little scary when he's just like, I got this, and I got this, and I got this. It's like, what have you done? But the fact that, yeah, either of you can do that at any point makes it fun. If you get the cards and stuff to line up. Romans, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on some Thousand Suns. I've got some Scarab Occult. Trying to get a good start on. Just saw I missed some gold on his leg. We'll get that later. Nikki's secret mission card in Spear is the Uno reverse. That's right. It's over here manipulating my deck. But it was fun. I'm excited to try some more. Want to try the Seraphon with it. I need to decide, honestly, what I'm doing with my Slaanesh. Part of me is wondering if I should do 40k Slaanesh instead of Sigmar Slaanesh. I don't know, I can't decide. Feel like we're gonna enjoy more Sigmar. I need to decide if I dive in or not. Get the rest of it painted. Hey, the spear I'm cutting out for the Saurus Warrior is part 69. Nice. Nice. I'm excited to see your Seraphon. You're gonna be cool with the paint schemes you've talked about. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do our black for the weapons and then kind of their in between the armor plates. In 2030, yeah, whatever. I mean, throw them in for August. We got you. We got you. I think you got the plan. Plan is good. No, Acon's confirmed. I have a timer. Okay, I was actually sorting out the transfers I'll need for Titanicus. Let's go. I think that's... If we end up like wanting to play a lot of games, that's another reason we might drive after all. Just leave a day earlier than we normally do and drive. I don't know, I feel like we're just leaning more and more that way. Because then I can bring Titanicus stuff without worrying about it getting messed up. That's my secret. I always have a plan. We do the plan. You got this. I believe. I believe in the slam plan. I need to start looking through all the books for Titanicus so I know how to play. Luckily, we'll have an Avian and an Exalted to help us too, so that'll be good. I guess for anyone else who has joined, what are we working on this weekend? Chat, what projects have we got? This week is going to be finishing armies for me. I need to decide what we're going to work on next. I kind of want to get... So Wasted Mind gave me a fun project, and I want to get it started. I just need to take a day to 3D print. I want to get Fern from Freerin on stream soon. That's the one I really want to start. But it does mean I have to mess with my printer a little bit. Actually found another book, Campaign Compendium, which is compiled rules of base loyalist trader leeches. Oh, okay. Very cool. Always more books to find. Gonna be it. You're gonna be like, I've done it. I found all the books. And then they just drop a couple random ones again. Pandus is gonna see Hamilton today. How fun. When I get back, I'll do a little bit on the Chaos Lore. That's awesome. Enjoy Hamilton. I like doing the new style books where they just compile everything. They still sell it to you full price. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Game of the Year. Titanicus Game of the Year edition. I think they've done that with Kill Team as well. I was trying to remember what other books they've done that too. So you don't have to buy all the white dwarves. I shouldn't give them any ideas. Yeah, we need to stop talking right now. We need to stop right now. Wait, I think they've done a few. I was trying to remember if the other like smaller games, if I remember. Like if Blood Bowl had something, or I feel like Necromunda's done it too. Because then they do an Ultimate Edition release of the introductory box. You get 2 Mana Pulse and a Campaign Compendium with the rules. Oh yeah. Just keep reboxing it. And we'll get it before that night box. I need an updated count. Mikey, welcome in. How are you? All you have to do is wait 3 to 4 years. That's all. Now been like 340 days since that Nightbox. Mikey, what you up to? We are trying to get a really good start. I mean, we are. We are getting a good start on the 1,000 Suns. Batch painting just never feels like it. But we're getting a good start. Which box are we talking about? There was a Titanicus box with Knights that they, like, previewed forever ago and still hasn't been released. I don't remember the name of it. Blue Creates, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on some 1,000 Suns. What you got going on? Yeah. Keep putting them off screen. There we go. Now you can see them. We have some Scarab Occult Terminators today. Trying to get all batch painted up. What have you got? I've been working on these. I've got some Imperial Fists I'm finishing up. And then I've been working on Skaven for my personal projects. They were pretty fun. I also, chat, I found the Grey Seer for the Screaming Bell. So before we put the Skaven away, I do want to finish that Screaming Bell. And then we'll probably put the rats away for a little bit. Unless they get new goodies. Then I'll have to figure out if we work on new goodies. That one! Pint-sized Imperial Knights and Titans. That's the one. Good, how are you doing? Pretty good. It's been a nice weekend. Very chill. Got some nerdy time. Now some painting time. I'll take it. Anything you're working on? Is that a so these have some third-party parts. Yep. So the shoulders are from a third party, and then the kind of chest and head option are also third party. So they bring in a bit more of the like Egyptian style flavor to it. I think it's from Wargame exclusive, if you like those. So yeah, we have done a few swaps. Yeah. Oh, it is Imperial Agents. Okay, let me get his knee real quick and then we'll take a look. Let me get this while I've got paint on my brush. And we'll take a look at the pre-order. It's crazy getting something so close after we've seen it, like, revealed. Alright. Let me get my chair ready and we'll hop over, dear. Meow. Okay. Thank you, chat, for the link. Make this big. What did that command used to do? Did I not bring it over? Is that my fault? That's probably my fault. Alright, here we go. I just printed Neum. Okay, I'll try to remember to... I'll add it back. I can't be missing Neum. Alright, Sunday preview. The Imperial Agents mobilize. Clearance. Oh. Private video. Clearance has been granted. The requisite documentation has been redacted. Mounds of vellum festooned in stamps and wax seals on our desk. Imperial Agents are preparing to take over in next week's pre-orders. Also a stack of new Black Library novels to look forward to, so stick around for a week's Sunday preview. Oh, it makes you want to get back into 40K? Okay, well here's what you have to consider. Codex Imperial Agents. As open war rages across the galaxy, the Imperium must guard its realms from the heretics and mutants that seek to corrupt and subvert from within. Imperial Agents seek to hold them at bay. A loose coalition of inquisitors from the Holy Ordos, swashbuckling rogue traders, and zealous priests that command clandestine forces in an attempt to defend the Imperium against the most insidious threats. Codex Imperial Agents contains background in the many distinct bodies that form their military forces, provides rules as using them as a full army in 40K, or as allies for Imperial armies. This isn't really my jam, but this like special edition cover is really cool. That's some cool art there. The timing is hard. Yeah, this is all new. Yep. A full army, just like Sisters plus Inquisitor. This will be, let me see what we got here. There are 4 detachments. We have Ordo Xenos, Hereticus, and Malleus, an Imperialist fleet commanded by an all-powerful rogue trader. 27 datasheets cover Inquisitors, Imperial Breachers, Adeptus Astartes, Assassins, Deathwatch units, and other Imperial servants. Rules are included for the Inquisitor's Hand Combat Patrol, Crusade section which you undertake clandestine shadow operations. I like that word. If you have sufficient clearance level and wish to lord it over your friends, you may choose the Collector's Edition, which features all the same content bound in special art, gold foil blocking, gilt page edges, and a black ribbon bookmark. It's a fancy book. Clearance level is a nice way of saying tax bracket, yep. Yeah. Here is the Combat Patrol. So Imperial agents. Execute the will of the Imperium with a brand new Combat Patrol comprising an eclectic selection of units which operate as the Inquisitor's hand. Minister and Priest with Vindictor is accompanied by 6 Inquisitorial agents and a 20-strong Vigilant squad with a pair of loyal Cyber Mastiffs, 2 Nuncio Killers for the muscle, terrifying Eversor Assassin, pumped full of unstable stims, lurks in the shadows, to eviscerate through tough foes. You can accessorize your Vigilance in 2 Adeptus Artbaits. Transfer sheets, each containing 297 decals. I love that they keep flaunting how many decals they're giving you. They've made such a point of saying how many decals you get in the last few articles. It cracks me up. So many transfers. Alright, so then we've also got Imperial Agents Battle Force. So if you're doing Ordo Malleus, here is that new model everyone loves. Ordo Malleus are the guardians against the demons of chaos, powerful inquisitors accompanied by a cohort of assassins, agents, and secretive Grey Knights chapter. This box set contains the new Inquisitor Codiaz miniature, the first place you can get him. He's joined by a Munitorum priest with Vindictor, a sinister Calexis assassin, 5 indomitable Grey Knights Terminators, 12 Inquisitorial agents with the company Tome Skulls, and a Chimera to transport Codiaz and his retinue. It is a Chimera they dug deep in the warehouse. So here is this box, a new battle force with Codiaz. Still a weird one. What else can we get rid of? Alright, if that's not your jam, we also have Imperial Agents Battle Force Ordo Hereticus. The threat of mortal chaos cultists is the domain of Ordo Hereticus, whose devout warriors pursue their task with fiery determination. Under the command of Inquisitor Greyfax, this battle force contains a Munitorum priest, 6 Inquisitorial agents with Tome Skull, 10 Adeptus Artbaits with the loyal Cyber Mastiff, and a Nuncio Killa, alongside 10 Battle Sisters and a Cherub from Adeptus Sororitas, who are supported by an Immolator tank for even when the Heavy Flamer isn't enough purgation. So here is the next box. I don't hate that they've done separate pre-made boxes. I like that they're kind of themed. So around the order. I feel like that's always a complaint with like some of the older boxes. It's like these things don't go together. Or like some of the Marine boxes were like, why do Space Wolves have this? Yeah, looking at you, Blood Angel Combat Tree. Yeah, I think there's definitely some boxes that have been weird. I like that these seem to make sense together. Alright, we've also got Ordo Xenos. The insidious plots of the Alien are covered by Ordo Xenos, who may dispatch a strike force when the Space Marines or Astra Militarum are too slow, perhaps procuring valuable technology in the process. Ordo Xenos Battle Force is led by Lord Inquisitor Kyrie Draxus, a radical who uses Xenos weapons. He battles alongside a Navigator, 6 Inquisitorial agents with the Tome Skull, Rogue Trader and her entourage, 5 Voidsmen at Arms and their loyal Hound, a squad of 5 Deathwatch veterans riding a mighty Corvus Black Star attack aircraft. So here is their Exalted, welcome in, how are you? We're going through all of these boxes that are not that box. How are you? Alright, so there's for Xenos. We've also got Deathwatch Captain Artemis. Recruited to the Deathwatch from the Mortifactors chapter, Captain Artemis is a renowned combat expert who wields a deadly power blade, an artificer combi weapon known as the Hellfire Extremis. Spastic miniatures returning to the range alongside Imperial agents, so if you want to pick that up. I guessed at like 340. I was one day off. Alright, we've also got the Navigator available separately. Navigators of the Navis Nobilate are rare human mutants from a small handful of ancient noble houses bred for one purpose. Born with a third eye, they guide ships through the maelstrom of the warp, thereby enabling humanity to maintain its galactic empire. They're rarely seen on the battlefield, but they do sometimes accompany Inquisitors and Rogue Traders so as to harness their powerful and unusual psychic abilities. Plastic miniature originally was in Blackstone Fortress, available separately. So if you want to pick that up. You have the Artemis Mini. I've painted that, I know, at some point. Glad that it's separate now. We also have the Priest from Blackstone Fortress. We also have Imperial Agents repacks. So these are getting repacked for the... No, these were all in the, like, clamp packs. I think these are boxes. So I guess those will be separate. We've also got every good Inquisitor needs a gang of flunkies. Eclectic mix of individuals in the Inquisitorial Agents box are the perfect attaches. Rogue Traders may also call upon eclectic agents, including the Star Striders, entourage of hand-picked specialists, and Voidsmen at Arms on bodyguard duty. So I guess those separately as well. I have the Artemis Mini from Inquisitor somewhere. I should finish assembling them. Now's the time. Now's the time. Also have cards. If you want to pick up cards with your new force. Boarding Actions book. We got it. Someone in chat was looking forward to this, and I can't remember. I'm sorry. Boarding Actions are back with the current edition of 40K, 296-page softback book acting as a complete companion. Contains all the rules you'll need to take your fights in the claustrophobic confines of void ships. There are tactical maneuvers, stratagems, enhancements for every faction in the game, except Imperial and Chaos Knights. Explanations on how to muster a boarding patrol, 5 new boarding action detachments, and loads of missions. Symmetric, asymmetric, narrative, and multiplayer. Complete, we'll see, Games Workshop. We'll see. It is interesting that this is paperback. Yeah, that is interesting. We got Black Library. We have Celestant, Sacrosanct, Avalon, and Demon Breaker. The Imperium burns in the face of Abaddon's 13th Black Crusade. As the despoiler's attention turned to Cadia, Celestian Sacrosanct Aveline prepares to perform one final duty. Oh, it's the silly sword. She must secure the Shrine World of Arisen 8 and hunt down the Chaos Sorcerer who hopes to corrupt it. Ancient Evil knows that Avaline's name threatens to compromise her mission. Nurse to Holy Terror itself cannot defeat it. Jude Reed's new book, Demon Breaker, will be available to pre-order in hardback, ebook, and audiobook. It's even accompanied by a stunning new miniature. There is the silly sword. There is the silly sword. Slight tangent. I heard whispers from the warp. Someone was talking a lot of hot air about Guilty Gear. No, no one would do that. No. Who would do that in the fighting game community? No. No. Alright, there is new miniature. Wielding the Holy Flame Wreath Blade of Saint Arabella, Aveline is ready to strike down the enemies of the Imperium. Have Legends rules, so you can field her in casual games of 40k. So wait. I can't take her any other time? Just Legends? Waste of Mind, thank you for the bits, Tatsugeki. That's interesting. Did they say that when they first showed her off? Chat? Hey, Rymir, welcome in. Yeah, more straight to Legends. This is straight to VHS. Yeah, Slam and I on the same page. Oh my. That's interesting. Legends literally again isn't gonna... Well, yeah, but like... Let's face it. 40k is... It's a lot of competitive play. Interesting. Alright. Also have Demon Breaker in Special Edition. An interesting cover. I've also got Demon Hammer with Kodiaz, if you're interested in that. We've also got Ravener Anniversary Edition, very fancy cover. We have Oaths of Damnation, an Exorcist novel. Saints and Martyrs. Lots of sister stuff here with the release. French and German releases for Aramon, and then Demon Breaker. Warhammer Plus, we've got the Spearhead League finishes on Battle Report. 2 eager players vie to prove they are the best at the swift and strategic Age of Sigmar game mode. We're in the wrong order again. Citadel Masterclass video on detailed leopard print patterns. Lore Master, we have Extremist chapter of Stormcast Eternals. We battle atop terrifying lightning spewing Dracothian, there we go, sorry. Mounts. That word did not work in my head. And that's what we got. Sorry, I think that model going straight to Legends just broke me, honestly. My brain just turned off after that. I don't know what happened. No, Cody, he's wearing the wrong trousers. They only play, yeah, I don't know anyone here, like, everyone here is gonna play the competitive stuff. Maybe that's different, like, somewhere else, if you're just playing a friend, but, like, if she's just Legends, I'm never gonna see that model in the store. This model might as well not exist, at least in our local area. Yeah. Might as well not exist if you can't take her in competitive. If she's just Legends, I will never see this model. Can't wait for the new Sangrenor to go straight to Legends. Yeah. That's the... Like, the Black Library tie-ins are such a cool way to bring in new models, but if they're all gonna go straight to Legends, like... Sangrenor actually fought on the battlefield? That's right. Khan didn't use his bike into Legends. She didn't make the codex cut to have the official rules. Not like GW, poor timing to... Yeah, if only we knew when some of this was gonna release. I disagree, you know how much I hate GW. Played 5 games of competitive in my life. Well, yeah, but like here locally, it's all competitive. If I try to put that on the table, no. People are like, what are you proxying that as? They're not gonna play Legends. They're not. I feel like 40K more than other systems is that way too, from my experience. All right, Chad, who's interested in agents? So I want to go back to that. Who's gonna be picking this up? Who wants new codex? There's an exorcism. Yeah, sorry, I kind of glossed over the Black Library stuff because it's a lot of reading, and I think I have 3 people in here who stay up to date with the books. Most of them aren't the, most of it's for Horus Heresy too. Hamilton time, have a good one, Panda, enjoy. We'll catch you later. Casual needs to become more common. They, as soon as they hard pivoted into having like their meta watch and all that, that's when I stopped paying attention, or as much attention to 40K, I'm not gonna lie. It just doesn't feel like it's for me as a beer and pretzels person. I kind of peace out, yeah. I thought you were gonna say you have 3 people who read. I mean, I didn't say it. No, that stay current with the books. I have 1, maybe 2 people in here with current books. Unless it's the Horus Heresy series, then I know people are trying to get special editions and stuff. So I kind of gloss over it. The Xenos box is actually cool for the unique minis in it. Text, I mean, it's true. I can't read. See? How are you today? Dr. Monkey, welcome in. I have a plan for the Codiaz conversion. Excited about it from Lord Terminus. Excited to find out about his rules. It'll be interesting to see, I think, folding in some of these things into a big codex. I'm just curious to see how that goes. I hope that it's, I hope it goes well so we see more of that, where we just kind of put some of these models, they have like a home that you can put into some of these armies, so. It'll be cool to see. It won't be for me, but I'm excited to see how it goes. I want the Boarding Actions book, that's it. Alright, chat. Well, that is all up for pre-order on Saturday. So if you need a place to pre-order, I'll do the reminder because I'm really bad about this reminder. We do have an Element affiliate code if anyone would like to use that. If it's one of our UK friends, we do have that available. But yeah, definitely get your emails into local stores and things if you want to pick those up. Is Deathwatch in the Agents Codex? It is. Yep, Deathwatch is in here. I was trying to figure out, or trying to see where it was in the text. Deathwatch units. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. How the Codex stands on versus adding them as allied detachments, yeah. That'll also be interesting, because they did mention that. Like, bringing them as allies, so it'll be cool to see how this works out. No, you're good, Fierce Lion. I think this is very different. So this is Inquisitors, Breachers, Adeptus Astartes, Assassins, Deathwatch, and other Imperial Servants. There's this is pretty new for them to be combining all of this, so if you guys are looking for that, make sure you go through all this and see if it's got what you want. Alright, until then, I've got to go finish some Thousand Suns, so let's hop back over to the paint desk. Ooh. This book gives you hope. Oh, for Trader Guard, you think so? Would be pretty cool. Alright, if anyone joined during the article, this is what we're working on today. I have some Scarab Occult Termies that we are trying to get ready to join the rest of our Thousand Suns. We were working on black. We were working on weapons and things before we zoomed over. Let's get back to that. Problem with 7th was allies. It's nice to see how cyclical is all this. Yeah. Yeah. That's always my thing with Warhammers. If I don't like something, I just wait. It'll all come back around. If things go in the closet for a little bit, that's okay. I'll come back around. Remember in a past edition during a team tournament, a team brought all assassins and wrecked people. I know they were really strong for a while. Yeah. I do remember some of that. I wonder if it's due to how list building works in 10th. Curious on how Deathwatch might be able to integrate into a regular Marine army. I guess would that be in there? Because I mentioned like how to take things as allies. That I'm not sure. I run 3 cameras? I do. I do. How are you? Welcome in. It'll work this time. We'll see. That's all we can do is we can wait and see. I don't know. I'm a big fan of put more things in a book instead of having a bunch of books. Because, like, the Skaven used to be separated, and that made it feel really awkward if you weren't taking, like, Pestilence. So, like, as an example. You just combine it and let them take more options. I think that's just better for everyone. As opposed to, I now only get 6 units, and I have to use those. So now every list is going to be the exact same thing. I think letting you take more stuff in a book is better. The Sisters Black Library model is incredible, though. It's tempting. Straight to Legends is so weird. So weird. Take an edition off just to catch up on painting. Yeah, when the rules are cheeks. Yep, that's a good time to tackle the backlog. That's kind of what I'm doing this edition, if I'm honest. I haven't been playing much. We've been doing more, looking more into Age of Sigmar here until we're feeling 40K again. It's a good shout. So what I'm doing now, says Big Boss. It's possible I'll play. Just have 2 more years of a viable codex. I don't mind playing friends, but I'm definitely not seeking the store to go play for 40K. I'll mess around with some little lists, but gotta run some errands. Sounds good for your Slaying. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. We'll catch you next time. Go completely digital. I just don't see it happening. Get the exotic ideas. I just don't trust it. I just don't see it happening. Noob, hello. What'd you miss? You missed about 2 hours of gold trim. That's what you missed. So you've missed nothing. How are you? What you up to today, Noob? I don't know, bro. They just seem so scared of putting things digitally. Because they want to sell books. I just don't see it happening. I would love to be wrong, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, unfortunately, the execs at Games Workshop, very old school. I just don't see it happening. Finishing up terrain. Let's go, noob. Let's go. Remember the cowboy days of early GW and the internet? Do you know they had their own forums on their website? They're taking it out because people are calling out their bullshit. I know. We can't have that. Now we just delete Facebook comments. So they're an interesting one. An interesting one. We know how bad they are about giving us notice when FAQs and erratas drop. Do you really want them to make more things digital only? Ugh. That's a good point. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. We were just talking about the pivot rules they randomly dropped. I don't know anymore. Alright, there is black. We've got a fair amount of silver to do. Trying to decide if I do that or if we start doing some of our washes. Let's do silver. While we're together. Never interacted online again until about 8th ed. How did you do the Spearhead game? It was pretty fun, noob. I enjoyed it. Between the, like, twists each turn, the battle tactic cards, like, there's a lot of things kind of swapping. I like the size of it. I felt like that was pretty good. You are pretty much immediately into combat, which is interesting. I think I probably didn't play my Gray Seer as much as I could have because I'm used to keeping, like, when you usually have a unit you kind of keep back. That's a little different. I think what else specifically stood out. It was a pretty close game the whole time, which was nice. So Scott took cities and he took it 20-17. So it was pretty close. I was telling chat there was one turn where he got several board objectives and then turned in 3 battle tactics on top for more VP. And that was a little scary that you can do that. That could very easily kind of change the flow of the game. Put you in the lead quickly. That was a little scary. But yeah, it was good. I do want to try the other Skaven, like, Warband to see if I prefer that one. But it was a good time. Are you wanting to play some, noob? I also want to try the Seraphon one. Just to see, like, the difference. I didn't feel like the starter box Skaven had a whole lot of synergy, like, between units. Like, I wasn't buffing other units or things like that. I was just kind of, here are my rats. They do rat things. We even have rules for the Warhammer Plus models. The fact that having the Black Library model with any rules is improvement. The Chaos one I'm pretty sure does. The other one was just the Terminator. That was like the old artwork. Pretty sure the Sigmar one does. Where you have the little familiars. I think what else. Reinforcements was interesting. So I had one unit of clan rats was completely wiped out. And I thought they were done at that point, because that's how, like, old Tyranids used to work, is you couldn't regen if, like, the unit was gone. But no. If you kill the unit, they just regenerate in the next turn. I had a full block of clan rats come back. That was kind of wild. I think what else specifically to Spearhead? Yeah. As soon as my Skaven tide gets here. I actually have at least one Spearhead force. Okay, let me know. Let me know when you are ready. And we set it up. I hope that it arrives here soon. Feels like everyone's having mailing issues with that silly box. Like, everyone who wanted it was able to get the box if the post office cooperated. Next level marketing tact. I'm afraid to open this. Drag it over here. Sells the Sacrosanct Avalanche straight to Legends. All about company, right to Legends, right away. New Plastic Thunderhawk, believe it or not, also Legends. The best game system in the world got Legends. Oh, it hurts. It hurts a little bit. Straight to Legends. Such a wild. Legit broke my brain when I read that. Updating the list, yeah. I know. Schedule-wise, yeah. We'll figure it out here. And then we play all the games. What if we just took, like, a week and we played all the games? We just played the entire list, noob. Our store saw some Skaven tile on the shelf. Oh god, oh no, start collecting legends! Oh no. Oh no. Chat, stop typing, please. Yeah, there's plenty of saving time in stores. Just wish I just waited. Just annoying, because like that shouldn't be an issue, but here we are. At least you got the refund on the other one you mentioned. You said Ninja Ratties. Get that coming. Hey Phaedra's, welcome in. How are you? Whoa, wait, Simone, what's going on? We're running, we're screaming, what's going on? I'm scared. I don't know what's happening. Orville Season 4 is happening. I am happy for you. I know you like that. I've not watched any of it, but happy for you. Did that just get announced here today? Well, there you go, chat. Heard it here first. Alright, we're gonna do, what time is it? Silver. Wasted mine? You wanna do a snack today? We get to return to snack. We're dancing, we're nodding. Okay. Do you want to try your jelly like right off the bat, or you want to wait? I know you're excited for it, and it does look really good. I don't know how messy it is to eat here on stream, but I can figure it out. Down for anything? Okay. You go ahead and pick, and I'll grab it here in a second. That way I can finish some of our finish some of the silver, and then I'll dive in. Orville Season 4 is happening, apparently. That is you heard it here first. Wasted mind, very excited. So we got another Japanese snack box. Do you guys want to see what all's in it? I can do a quick little browse through the book. And then we'll try a snack, and then I need some lunch. I'm hungry. I also need to work out today. I have not been good about working out because I somehow goofed up my arm again. I guess means I need to go down in weights and build back up, which makes me incredibly sad, but apparently we need to do that. My poor left side here is not keeping up. I think between the workout and then it sounds dumb, both the fight stuff. Goodness, Sadie, Jesus. Goodness. When the Amazon movie show project releases straight to Legends. Oh no, they start sunsetting here. I'm gonna mute for a second. Okay. Yeah, when they start sunsetting the shows, we're in trouble. I have to start working it properly again next week. I've been baked potato last 2 weeks. Okay, if you need accountability, buddy, I'm here because I need to get back on it. It hurts. Is it the muscle? Yeah, it's like right in here. Really hurts. Today it's better, but it's still sore. Oh, you want to do? Yeah, the lemon one. Let's do it. That was the other one I had my eye on. Okay, chat. New box. Let's go. Islands of Okinawa. So we have so many rats. Which rats are you working on? Okay. Summer greetings. Look at all the pretty. I'm just gonna do a quick flip. Down the islands. Fashion candy. Okay, so I get a vanilla cream waffle cookie. That also looks very good. This is the one that we're probably going to try today. Yuzu lemon manju. Delight in the refreshing flavors of the delicately baked manju. Soft milk bun encases luscious white bean paste. Oh, yes, more beans. Surrounded with condensed milk, yuzu, and satoshi lemon. Only available during the summer season. I'm gonna like this, I think. I love anything lemon. We've got a pretty tea. We've got... This is the mango jelly that we were talking about. Also looks fun. And we have sweet potato shinsuko. This little sweet fish is also interesting to me. That looks kind of fun. So it's like a marshmallow. We have this plate. Very cute. With our other plate. Summer senmei. These look similar to something we got before, but they look really good. Got some fried edamame. Also looks good. Look how many goodies we have. What else we got? So let me try and find the lemon. I got problems with ruin. I know it's already delicious. Have you been pushing higher weights often? Does that arm keep up with the other? My left side is weaker. I'll be honest, I try to go back to the weights from before I took off for the bathroom remodel, and I think I need to work back up. I think I lost some strength repray. I think is what it's telling me, so I think I pushed it too hard. Oh, like the fish, chat. Is at the bottom? Okay. There is... This one feels like more stuff, and I know it's probably not, but it feels like a lot more. This is cute packaging. I don't know which one it is. But... Here's the cookie. Yeah, it is way at the bottom. Take a couple off the bar for a week or so. Yeah, I think I'll have to. It just... I'll share. I'll be vulnerable for a second. I kind of broke down the other day when I just couldn't lift what I used to lift. I was doing so well, and then that stupid break has just goofed me up. I got, like, so off my schedule. I wasn't lifting. I got real mad at myself. Okay, here we go. I don't know where to put anything. Whatever. The bathroom, I got off the schedule. I stopped doing the, like, high-protein diet because, like, we were eating at weird times, and his dad was here, so I had to make sure, like, we all had food. I just got so off my schedule that I'm angry about it. Okay, but this looks delicious, so let's get to this. Let's see, Phaedrus has got Rat Ogres at the moment. 2 left out of 6. Okay, built 60 clan rats, Clawlord on the Knot Beast, Grey Seer, and the Engineer. Nice, nice, nice. That's a lot of rats. Brain permits lactic acid buildup. Does the arm become difficult to move? Or does it move normally and just hurts? If I get to a point, I don't want to move it. Because it hurts. So, like, stretching over my head. Today is better. I can actually do it. But, like, the first day where it was really bad, I'd get to, like, here. And then it would hurt to go all the way up. If that makes sense. Like, and I wouldn't. I would avoid it. It smells nice. I get it. Hi, Farm. Welcome in. How are you today? We're taking a quick snack break, but then we are working on Scarab Occult. I like that. I need an all lemon box is what I need. I love lemon. Okay, I'm gonna pull apart here. Oh, it's a little more solid than I was expecting. I feel like the outer, we've had something similar. It is, bro. So it is lemon yuzu. And I'm in love. That's so good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I need just a box of this. That's delicious. That's really good. Yeah, I would get a box of just this. For sure. I hate to think we found the best. Maybe we should save that jelly for a day when we, like, need it. Like, if we ever get, like, a shrimp thing again, we have the jelly. This is definitely the thing where I went to the preview and I was like, that sounds really good. This and the jelly. Okay, one more bite and then I'll get back to painting. Not the shrimp. I'm gonna destroy the rest of that later. That's very good. Okay. Back to Thousands of I always think of baby metal with me. Man, it's been forever since I've even thought about baby metal. I feel like they were featured with another artist was the only reason I'd like seen them recently. Alright. Let's do this. I need more of this. Did you get those other gummies? I know you were looking at ordering more of the gummies we got. Oh, did they change their name? Lady Baby? I don't know. Avian, thank you so much for that sub for 62 months of support. A blarg back to you. How are you? Unless that is your answer, in which case, I'm sorry, it's the blarg weekend. But we're happy to have you. Oh, I didn't want to order the gummies in the middle of summer. Okay, I think I remember you saying that. That's a good idea. Wait a little bit. You just get one big gummy, like my my CBD gummies I ordered. And whenever I needed my CBD, I just took a chunk out of it. You just get one big gummy. I'm sorry, even, but we're happy to have you. I am also a little blarg, as we did a lot of gold trim earlier, but now we're getting through it. Hopefully, you get to relax here the rest of the day. Recharge after blarg. Sounds like it might be lactic acid buildup. Only way past this is move the muscle and flush the acid. The cause of the muscle not receiving enough oxygen during stress. Be weird because it might take a day or two to kick in. Yep, it sticks around for like a week. That sounds like it. Stretches, reps, down, sets up. Good breaks in between. This is not medical advice. Yes, legal disclaimer. Yeah, it's just sucks because it hurts to move it, or at least it did the other day. Today's better. I was just gonna do the treadmill today, but I'll try and get some stretches in. I was just big mad at myself last week. I think part of it was like, I'll share. Why not? Part of the like working out was like me trying to prioritize myself because I'm really bad about it. I've never really done it like my whole life. So then realizing that I didn't do that again during that month, that I should have been like, I'll help after I do my workout, or I'll help with this after I do my meal prep. I got big mad at myself. So we've learned our lesson. We don't do that again. We've learned. They're two distinct groups. Oh, similar style. Is that what we found? Mouse Bait, welcome in. How are you? We are working on Thousand Suns. Trying to get these guys ready to go with Armon. These are all the same project. Went through the pre-release. We did. So it is Agents of the Imperium. What do you think, Avian? Think about hopping in? There were different battle forces for it, which is kind of neat. There is the Black Library Sisters model, but it's going straight to Legends, which we thought was interesting. Few new Black Library books. But yeah, the biggie for the week is Imperial Agents Codex. Oh, and Boarding Actions book is also coming. To be fair, the renovation didn't go to plan. That was another part of it, I think. Because there were like 10 different times where like, okay, so we just do this and then like we get our house back, right? Okay, we just do that. Now we get the house back, right? It's like, oh god, it's been 3 weeks. So that was definitely part of it, but I got mad at myself. Baby Mentos chocolate, yeah. First time I got lactic acid buildup, I was in like grade 8. I had to lean into my desk to bend my arms bad times. If that's what it is, it freaking hurts. It freaking hurts. I can confirm, it's pretty awful. Because I was in like the kitchen trying to put like dishes away, and I could only get up to like here. And it was just like, did not want to move past that. It was awful. If we can avoid that again, I would like to. Stupid body, I'm trying to make you healthy. Oh, there you go. If you guys want to see Lady Baby, please to enjoy. It's in the chat. Trying to now spend nothing, because is it all been installed? You've got AC now again? Are you all ready to roll other than spending freeze? Yes, good. Okay. Good, good, good. Glad to hear that. It is too freaking hot for you to not be, yeah. Very glad to hear that. We're just broke. We had to do that. I know I mentioned it. We had to do that a couple of years ago, and it sucks. It was like right after we had already done some other house stuff. And it's just like, it just adds up so fast. Boop, boop, boop. My body has given up. It's finally seen sense. It only took 40 years. Why is everything unhealthy, tasty, and easy, right? That's the other thing that I keep running into Slam, is trying to stay on top of the meal prep so that I don't revert back to just picking whatever is convenient. I have to make it convenient or I won't stick to it. So I did make some stuffed peppers the other day. Those are good. I picked up some, it's barbacoa, but you just like throw it on the stove to heat it. So it's cooked, but you have to reheat it from the store. I was gonna do like burrito bowls with that, just to save me some time. I'm gonna try and get back to it here. Can't believe how I was to think without the AC. Yes, yes. I was big into working out. I was working at National Oil Well Varco, doing assembly and calibration. One day I kept knocking things over and dropping stuff. Realized my arms stopped extending completely. That was annoying. Yep, that'll do it. Jeez. It sounds so scary when you put it that way. Just, my arm decided to not extend anymore. And like, as I'm telling you what's happening, it sounds really scary. Hey, 6-foot squirrel, welcome in. How are you? Always seem that way. Always have to go at the same time. Yeah, hubby's computer also died. What is it? It's always like the rule of threes. When things start to go bad, there's always 3. We had that with car stuff a couple of years ago. It's just like back to back. We're like, my car was in the shops, and then I had to use Scott's, and then I got sideswiped by some annoying lady. So like, our cars are just in the shop for like 2 months. Thousand Suns. I've heard these are a pain to paint. Slam's here to troll again. They're tedious. I will say that. The gold trim and all the details. It is tedious, but it's worth it in the end. They're a cool faction, but they definitely have some more details to go. We're getting there, though. One more is over here. Don't jinx it, I know, I know. That's just what I think of. Just the way it works sometimes, unfortunately. Oh, that's just what I've heard. I haven't even touched them yet. Currently doing Space Wolves. Let's go. Graham, welcome in. How are you? I just mess. I troll Nikki about Thousand Suns very often. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get them through them quickly so that Sam can stop trolling me. That's the real, like, reward to finishing this commission. Not the money. It's not, you know, the satisfaction of having completed them, so Slam can stop trolling me. All good, Avian. Imperial Agents is interesting. The fun bit. No models needed. It's from Black Snow Fortress, and that one's from Kill Team. Yeah, you get to kind of... The things that didn't have a home now have a home, which I think is really fun. And I'm curious to see how it works as a codex. It'll be interesting to see. In a way, it wasn't even painful. The casual wouldn't even think about an effort to extend my elbow had changed because I didn't stretch properly. I will say I'm probably bad. I don't stretch my arms enough. I am pretty good about stretching out my legs. I probably should do a little bit more for arms. Especially now that I've messed them up twice. I need to take some more time to do that. Too much of a gym bro. I just want to hop in and do the thing. I gym broed too close to the sun. I'm so happy to help. Thank you. We already had 3 though. TLDR, I had to redo my fingerprints. Couldn't work for 2 days because they weren't done. Well, there you go. You're at the end now. Rule of 3 complete. Isn't that right, universe? Mouse bait's done now. Move on to someone else, please. We're done, universe. I'm newer to painting these models and starting to see why people like the contrast paints. They're nice to use, especially if you want something done quickly, if you're wanting to get ready for an event, if you just don't want to put as much, maybe, layers and time into certain things. Contrast paints are great. I don't tend to use a lot of them, but they can be a really good way to get a force together quickly, pretty easily. The only thing I will say is make sure you varnish your minis afterward, because the contrast paint can rub off, so just make sure you've got a clear coat on them at the end. Then you're good to go. Grim says, doing okay, taking a step away from the desk at the moment. Starting my 14th warband. Ah, the Iron Jaws, very nice. It's catching up here. Actually, Mousebait signed up for Universe Plus. She gets an extra 2 inconveniences per month for free. Their 2 months, she gets a super special mystery inconvenience. Oh my gosh, as a award for subscribing for so long. Mousebait, today's the day. Today is the day. Oh, thank you, guys. Those are just called kids. Little mystery inconvenience. Oh. Oh, I love it. That's by taking it in stride. Turning it back on the children. On the children. Love it. Thank you, Mousebait. I appreciate it. Thank you for grabbing clip. Alright, I think I missed a backpack or 2. We're gonna get those. And then I might go get that protein. Go do my workout. Stretch my silly arms that don't want to work. I don't know. I'm feeling very useless today. You're all unwanted subscription rewards if I could sell them. Get little mouse back in here. Little mouse needs to know. Oh my god, Sadie. Live Menace! Thank you so much for 53 months of support. How are you today? You know, I made the Scarab Occult Terminators. They're Titans, actually, for Imperialis. They just go stomp, stomp, stomp. All over those tiny tonks. How are you today? Alright, we're to, let's do some washes and then I'll get lunch. I can hang in there for washes, but then I need food. So he's hyping us up. Let's go. Being a brat. Not useless. I just. That sums up how I feel. About just everything right now. I'm just. Yeah. It's about everything. They're so little compared to my proper size Terminators. Look at this. Look at this. 5 Magnus gets some true scale Terminators. Just dunking on other Terminators now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I like Magnus. I have this to show you. Since we're going to get back to your yellow boys here soon. Look how cool these bases are. With the little smoke trails. Isn't that neat? I finished those up the other day and I was like, dang, those are cool. They grew on me. At first I was like, yeah, that's kind of a cool idea. But then we painted them. And they're pretty cool. Sadie, not pretty cool. These might like be picked up and hugged on stream. Challenge the sea flute. Cute punishment and an award for chat. I don't want to have to hunt her down every time. Let me catch up here. I'm going to stick to the clear flight sand spheres. That's fair. Those are nice. I don't care for the smoke, but it's definitely better now. I like that they're pretty solid. So, like, I think they're going to be going into, like, a Magna rack storage situation. Those feel pretty solid, so. I like that for sure. I think they turned out pretty neat. Gives a little more flair. Kind of sets them apart on the board for sure. It's also light reps for you. He's just being a brat, that's all. Definitely needs solid, yeah. So these, the other thing I was doing on Friday is putting bases, or sorry, magnets in the bases for the transport. Which, I need to put this on my gear page. But Scott got the Wonder Pen thing? This thing. Made drilling the bases so easy. If you guys have seen this, this is great. I'm gonna put it on my gear page. But it's just a little, like, USB charged little drill, and it's great. Do recommend. But I spent, like, a good amount of Friday just pinning into the bases. But I'll put that on there. The school, it's super easy. And then it's just a little USB charger. But, like, I gotten set up, I'm like, okay, I've got to, like, do all these by hand. Nope. Take that, pin base. Got my little pen. Great. A smaller Dremel? Yeah, it's the wow stick. The little pen. Yeah, it's great. I forget what he picked it up for, but, like, I mentioned that I had to do that, and he went and got it for me, and it's awesome. But I'll put that on my gear page if you guys want to check that out tomorrow. One of my custodians lost his shield and his sword again. I don't get why Turtle Dove has such a thing for them, because shiny. I am so glad we don't have a critter that can knock things over. Or take things. The only thing Sadie's taken so far is a paint pot. Because I dropped it on the ground and she seemed to think it was something worth grabbing. We'd be so much trouble if if we had a critter that could climb. Ooh, Live Madness. I started weightlifting yesterday. My buddy from church trains the local police department full-time. Is working with me. Upper body feels fine. Upper legs are jelly from the squats. I hate to say this. I always find legs are like the second day, too. Like, tomorrow might be rough. If yours are like me. Maybe they're not. But that's great, Live Madness. Give yourself plenty of time to recover as you get started. But you're gonna crush it. I'm glad you got someone that can help, too. That'll have routines and things to stick to. That makes a big difference. That's awesome. Happy for you. Saw a toy Australian Shepherd yesterday. It was like Sadie morphed into a corgi. I've seen more and more of the minis here lately. There was one when we took her to the groomer. There was one going in as we were leaving. They are so tiny. Legs are just so boring. I don't mind doing. I hate ab day. Ab day is my least favorite. Heck, ab day. Second day leg DOMs, yeah. I could like get off the toilet without crying. Oh. Every time you like stand up from your computer desk, you're reminded of your workout. And then as soon as it finally goes away, it's time for the next leg day. Rinse, repeat. Of pain. Of pain. I don't support minis because they're not good for the dog, yeah. They're definitely cute. It's tough because there's so many things like that. Like the bulldog breeds and dachshunds with their back. There's just so many of some of that. I thought my legs would be fine. I walk like 20,000 steps every day. 30 squats with a dumbbell kick killed me, yep. You're working them a little differently. Good you're already getting the steps, though. That's great. Usually that's a big hurdle for people. It's getting enough steps. Matt Saith, welcome in. How are you? Oh man, I got a new squat variation we could try. No. No. Ooh. My favorite leg exercise is still the, I think they're called good mornings, where you like bend at the waist and it just pulls on your glutes. I like doing those. For the most part, I like the ones where you can just tell it's working. You can feel it. You know they're getting worked. Hey, Ogar, welcome in. Leg days are the best day. Burning 3 times the calories is upper body day. I don't think I've compared mine. Welcome on in. What you up to today? I've not been wearing the Fitbit as much. When it starts to get like low battery, it is not very accurate. And it was just like completely missing stuff. So I shelved it for now. Trying to decide if I get another one or find another option. I've just been tracking my food instead in the app. The Outer Mongolian split squat. God, those split squats too, since you... That alone. Fear. Fear. Reverse grip, early Ottoman Empire half split bad mornings. That's the ultimate leg workout right there. Yep. When your trainer starts to put that out. It's bad news. Here you go. Sleds, dead sleds, cleans, and squats. You're welcome. I like those. I do just the regular squats. I do some of the like RDLs and stuff. Those feel good. And then treadmill time. An oldie but a goodie. My trainer starts adding Eastern European country names to exercise. That's when I know I'm in trouble. Yep. Yep. When comes the pain. And sleep with no aircon, even in summer. I used to train and found every way to mix squats into each workout. It just does so much good, yeah. Yep. They're a staple for a reason. I just got somebody who's trying to pick up something off the floor without falling over. You know what helped with that? I'm not getting through all of these for wash chat. Sorry. We're gonna stop after this guy. We were just talking about how much gold trim they have, and then I just forgot that I would also have to, you know, wash all of the gold trim, and that takes just as long, almost. So. Such the exercise they use to push over the Berlin Wall. Yep. Yep. Now I need 5 sets of them, please. Push over 5 Berlin Walls, please. Yoga? I miss yoga. I need to find an instructor I like. When my lady moved, I was so sad. I need to find an instructor I like. I really enjoyed yoga. It was, I don't know, closest I can get to like turning my brain off a little bit. Was good for mental and for physical. I need to find a yoga instructor I like. Bees, welcome in. How are you? I feel bad. We're going to wrap up here in just a moment, but I hope you're having a good weekend. 5 sets of Berlin Walls, 2 minutes of collapsing USSRs. Can't get the gumption to do it solo. Plus, I probably do it wrong. I think that was the hard part, because, like, there's some on YouTube, but I definitely need, like, a mirror in here to make sure I'm, like, my form's okay. But yeah, just finding someone I like and I vibe with, even if it's YouTube. Alright, here is what we got today. So these guys were blue when we started. We got a lot of the gold done. We got some details started. I would like to not bring them on stream, but if I don't have something tomorrow, I'm not gonna lie, they might be back tomorrow. So there they are. So thank you everyone for helping me knock through some stuff for 1,000 Suns. Getting them started. We got a busy week this week, so I wanted to get some good progress. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. Look forward to the next stream where you paint the gold first, and then we choke it. If you guys want to see what else we've been working on, I am behind on socials, but coming soon. More rat videos, and a lot of Imperial Fist coming to social, so you can check them out there. We have Discord, where we're hanging out in between streams, so if you want to come share what you're working on, or talk hobby stuff, that's in there. And then we have YouTube. We have another episode of Ace Attorney coming to YouTube, as well as our VODs. I've got our YouTube shorts, all that on there, so you can check that out. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to take a look and see who is streaming, so I was trying to catch up on chat there. Otherwise, I will end it here. We'll be back tomorrow with more painting, so I will see you guys then. Bye-bye!